We're frazzled, we're dazzled, we're razzled. It's a Demised stream. Hey everybody, it's good. And by good, I mean I'm just going straight into the game today. I feel like anything else is a disservice. I have discovered that not choosing to full screen Dragon's Dogma on Steam doesn't actually help anything because it will still eat your mouse, and so you still have to alt-tab away anyways. And so we're just gonna do the full screen, which means I'm gonna be popping straight into it. Because, you know, I'm great with technology. Stream this week, more or less going to follow weeks prior. Tomorrow is gonna be Alien Isolation. Thursday is going to probably be Monster Hunter World, and then Friday we're going to try and do some content for ourselves. Who knows? Maybe we will go and finish the role quests in Final Fantasy XIV. Dragons and dogs, exactly. Now, I will say, Dragon's Dogma has been for me this like perfect junk food like experience. Like I don't know how else to describe it. So there's something that Dragon's Dogma added in Dark Arisen, which is sort of their complete edition, or like collector's edition or what have you, where they added in a place called Bitter Black Isle, which is a DLC place that you can go and do odds and ends. Now you will notice that my character looks dramatically different, and where we ended Dragon's Dogma last time, we were like level 3, and you know, had all of the normal starting equipment, and that is not the case anymore. When I get stressed out sometimes, I will fall back upon some more emotional emotional comfort food. Again, like eating junk food. And Dragon's Dogma really fulfills that sort of place. So we're not going to do Bitter Black Isle because it is actually intensely also stressful, but in a good way. But I've been doing a lot of it, so quests are not going to be appropriately scaled for a little bit. And that's fine. These things happen sometimes. The Final Fantasy XI event has started, so now I can get the armor set for it. That is a good point. And yeah, what a dogged fellow. Listen, if there's anything you should know about me, it's that I love Dogma. Man, what does it say about me that my brain immediately went Dogma balls? Nobody even set me up for that one. That's just where I am right now. Don't worry about the non-stop grind. Here's the thing, so Dragon's Dogma 2 is going to be coming out pretty soon. And the reason why I bring this up is because Dragon's Dogma is very good, and a part of the reason why we've been playing Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is in anticipation of Dragon's Dogma 2, because that's set to release in March, I believe, maybe late February. And so we're genuinely quite excited about that. There's going to be all sorts of quality of life updates and things like that. Like the fact that we're getting a Dragon's Dogma 2 is a pretty big surprise to me.
For now, my course is unchanged.
But
I would take you.
there are some things in Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen that have, I would say, aged remarkably well, and there are some other things that have aged like a fine glass of milk, and we'll get into bits and pieces of it. Some of the things that are just truly absolutely nonsensical are like weird like story progression blocking out quests and things like that, but more than anything else, we've got an opportunity here to catch up on the story, because I didn't want to progress in any of the rich, deep story without you guys. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Demeist, it's a weird way for you to refer to the rich, deep story that way, and that's how you will know. I can't believe I didn't get this chest. That's how you will know that I am being sarcastic. Dragon's Dogma has a lot of really great things about it, but a part of the reason why I refer to it as junk food is its more relaxed approach to story. And so I think you'll find it an interesting journey with me, because we're about to do the classic starting town has a well side quest. So, envision all of the things that you think of when you put those words together, and Dragon's Dogma will probably not disappoint. Did I ever play Lies of P? I have not, even though I do have a PS5. I'm really bad at Dark Souls games, and statement about Dragon's Dogma being a Souls-like aside, don't really like them. The only reason why we ever played any of Elden Ring was because we could do that collaboratively. Like, I am someone who is deeply affected by what I'm consuming, and so generally speaking, I try to consume media that is like light and easy breezy, with the exception of like, if somebody has like some like massively positive things to say about it. The time we ever played, what's it called? The guy who made the Satan Pony video game. And then there's the one, and it's like about taking out teeth, and then it starts as one kind of card game, but then goes into a different card game. Inscription. The first time I played Inscription, I was like, yes, this is a very good game, and also, yes, I will not be the same for a few weeks afterwards, so, Hey, Gishnok, but what about your Bloodborne wives? Bloodborne is probably the exception, mainly because there is a church involved, and you know I've got feelings about faith magic, so.
Gives me chills just to think of it. I didn't.
Yeah, Paul? Tell me about it.
I'll make no excuse, cousin. I hid in the well for fear of the dragon.
Oh, yeah. So, Cassardis is the name of our starting town fishing village. It was attacked by a dragon. When the dragon attacked us, he ripped our heart out of our chest and then flew away with it. And now we've become the Arisen because the dragon has chosen us. So we either have to go on a noble quest to kill the dragon. And how do we know that's what happens when someone plucks your heart out of your chest? Dragon's Dogma, baby.
And let me tell you this. You'd be wise to keep your distance from that pit. I was too craven to venture far. And lucky thing, a queer growl echoed back with the sound of water from further in. There's aught down there. Mark my words. I could feel it, I could. You'll not see me going back down there to find out what.
And so coming back to the starting, like going back to starting towns and stuff like this is sometimes a good idea. Now we've already missed a like 100% perfect quest run of the game, and also I'm not terribly interested in that sort of thing, but yeah, there are a ton of just like random side quests with NPCs that if you don't do it, they will either just disappear in much in the Soulsborne sort of fashion, or like you just won't know that you've missed a vital quest until like somebody comments casually walking past you on the street one day, man, it sure does suck that this guy got gruesomely murdered because no one helped him. And you're like, all right, well, how is that my fault? Diegetic game explanations. So, you know. Let's investigate the well.
You mean to go down there? You're a right hero.
Also, wells are for drinking, not exploring, but fantasy.
Here. If you're set on going, take this with you. It should have some use to it left. I'll not soon forget your bravery, cousin. Pray, just come back alive.
So we got a lantern, which is great. Again, I am slightly over-leveled. Oh, also, since the last time that we played where I was just a normal guy with a sword, now I also do magic, because of course I can, and because of course I immediately spec'd into a guy who can imbue weapons with magic, specifically the holy element. So, you know, don't worry about it. There's like good gameplay progression normally. We've bypassed that because of DLC, because what else is DLC for, Smile?
This looks interesting.
Which way should...
He gave us a lantern, but we do already have this one, so it's cool. Also, it's a staple. You gotta have big rats that drop rotten eggs when you kill them. It's just classic video games.
This bridge is too far decayed to use.
Is it?
The water below looks shallow enough to fall.
I feel familiar with this area now.
So again, as we talked about previously, another staple of Dragon's Dogma is the use of NPCs to sort of make up your party. Now, obviously, we had Twitch chat as our companion last time. Regular viewers will recognize Fluffbot and also the names Bubbly and also Zeke, but mashed together in one. That's because if your friends play this game, they can make pawns who then can be given out, and they'll like come back with rewards from other people's adventures. It's a whole thing. I really like the pawn system in
Soaked to the bone.
I really like the pawn system in Dragon's Dogma. It's got some things that we'll talk about. Pal World win. What is Pal World? Oh no, my torch, my lantern. That's a hot game. Oh god. I mean, I do appreciate being told about the hot games, I suppose. What is Pal World? Like Valheim with Pokemon. Or a better art from what you've heard. Interesting. Okay.
What's that?
Oh god.
We'll have to jump our way across. Oh, you're right, Master.
Why do I... Oh god, it's bad. I do not remember bats being such a problem in the past. But that's fine. Pokemon with guns. Now hold on.
This looks interesting.
An animal carcass. 'Twas the victim of a monster, most likely.
We did have a quest to
I'll
kill
take that.
7 rats, so we've done that, smiley face.
We'd best take care not to meet the same end.
Yeah, it does
If we're to
sound like it
proceed,
would be
We've no choice but to jump.
I'll serve as bait. Strike the tail.
mildly controversial.
Footholds. We ought to be able to return this way.
Keep the lantern dry.
I am at your side.
Sever the tail to weaken the
Oh,
beast.
I did not want to have Steia for this part.
We need but sever the tail. The tail is severed.
Soaked to the bone. Strike the tail. Now cleave the tail from its body.
Oh, God. I really like Dragon's Dogma. And I don't know that I like it because of, like, a well-deserved reason. But it just feels like 2013.
Strike the tail.
The
Hold it
Beast
best I'm able.
Tribes?
Strike the tail.
Open to a conversation about
Strike
them?
the tail.
I do feel like if I was going to do Beast Tribe stuff, I'd want to do it from
Please.
earlier, if that makes
I feel
sense.
more familiar with this quest now.
Like, I don't know. I really like the Realm Reborn Beast Tribes and stuff as well. But if that's something people are... Oh god, there's a snake in my boot. If that's something people are interested, for sure.
Shall we report in?
There were more than I'd imagined. Still, victory is ours. Let's
What's
bring word
this?
of this to Pole.
So, as you saw from the little red message boxes above the pawns' heads, sometimes if your friends' characters, your friends' pawns, have already seen quests, they get outcomes. How am I dying? Hoomst. I know I'm poisoned, but how? Well, alright. So sometimes they will have, like, diegetic things to talk about, which is always fun. Which, like, again, the pawn idea, the idea of having customizable NPCs to take with you on quests is one that I think... Oh, here's spiders. Is one that I think was, like, a really interesting idea that maybe wasn't fully executed well, so yeah.
I wonder what's inside.
Arkasodara MVP. Okay.
I'll take that.
The Realm Reborn Beast Tribes feel like classic WoW rep grinds.
This looks
You got,
interesting.
I got bit by a lizard. There were a lot. There were a lot of boys, but yeah. And it's good to see you, Lava Simon. And Presna, thank you for the 18 months. Whoop. Appreciated. Yeah, it has been a hot second. I think this door actually leads out into the roadway. I know, we're in the game. Yeah, okay. So, this particular cave system leads all the way back through to the well in Casardis.
Care to find out where this path leads?
No, not particularly. I am poisoned and slowly dying. I've just been in a right state, so I figured instead of trying to perhaps catch people up on things that are not the most pleasant, we just jump straight into doing a little bit of gameplay. So you get it. I think Dragon's Dogma is the original Dragon's Dogma is like regrettably underrated. And the reason why it's regrettably underrated is in part because it came out 1 year after Dark Souls, and Dark Souls stole the show, and there is a lot of Capcom jank with Dragon's Dogma. It is a vibes-based game. I was also making a like plot, and then the plot, the writing in Dragon's Dogma leaves something to be desired, but it's fine, really. I need to go sleep this poison off because I refuse to use even a single curative item even once in my life.
We can have your pick. What will it be today?
Just to talk about it, because I've been grinding Bitter Black Isle, I have just obscene amounts of healing materials, and I will not use them. I will continue to make my inventory as bloated as conceptually possible. Wait, can I not sleep here? Oh, hoisted. Oh no, I can rest for 300. Hoisted by my own petard.
Understood.
It's like Saturday morning adventure CO writing or chaotic D&D campaign writing, but like in the best ways. And also the mechanic of like climbing up on the monsters to attack certain parts. I'm gonna get very frustrated with it, and we've talked about this before, about the sort of problems with like well-designed games that have like great verisimilitude, but then obviously are limited by UI and mechanics. Is the king of brilliant ideas that just couldn't be perfectly executed.
A well-balanced party is essential.
And a part of the reason why I'm so excited about Dragon's Dogma 2.
We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word.
So, when we ended last time, we got to the encampment, and Sir Byrne was like, I will train you in how to be a Dragon's Dogma. And we said, yeah, okay. But then we immediately left, so let's undergo his grueling training regimen.
Your task is to haul all of the freight before my count ends. Get to it.
So, I don't actually remember what he gives us. It will probably not be worth it, but it is sort of a fun exercise, right?
The deadline draws near, sir.
In thought processes. Now,
We must hurry. There's no time.
wait. Where's the other chest?
Enough!
Did we miss
Well
it?
done.
Okay.
Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore
We
long.
have a secret augment from Bitter Black Isle that means that we're not encumbered while carrying stuff. A core part of the game's mechanics is that you do move slower when you're carrying things, so we're cheesing our way past it slightly, but yeah. Climb on things, you recommend playing Assassin, but then I miss
Next is
the
combat
cool
training.
levitation
You'll
ability
face
of being
my
a magic
Scarecrow
caster.
army here. Destroy them before my count ends. A large group will be of help again, but you must choose your companions wisely.
So we have a very imbalanced group because all of my friends who play on Steam have chosen to make all of their pawns either warriors or casters, so we don't have any rangers, and so an assassin actually would not be a terrible idea. but I'm not going to do that.
A company all doing the same thing is less effective than using a varied approach. Choose well. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give... You'll set about destroying scarecrows this time. Get them all before my count ends.
Also, if the scarecrows don't scale with, you know, your character, this should be laughably easy.
This scarecrow's weak to blows.
Wow, the scarecrow is weak to blows? You don't say. This obviously being a place where, if you were a ranger or a bow user,
Seems we won.
Enough!
you would shoot the guys at the top of the towers to save time, but yeah. If you remember correctly, you made your pawn Megamind. Oh my god! Lava Salmon, I have very definitively seen your pawn! Do you want me to grab? But like Megamind is like level 13! Oh boy.
Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long. Right then. Finally, you'll be destroying more scarecrows, but don't expect a repeat of the last.
There are two sorts of scarecrow, each with its own weakness.
Can you tell they wanted to put in a tutorial, but weren't sure if they should make it something that everybody
One
should play?
falls only to steel and brute force, the other only to magic.
Oh,
If you're not
crazy.
mindful of how you attack them, you'll fail. Strike fast and strike hard.
Sure.
Vary your party and your tactics until you find success. Use your head.
Insert use your head meme about a barbarian headbutting somebody.
We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word.
Have y'all ever tried... This question is going to require like 6 different layers of interpretation, but I was about to say, have you tried in a because it is not a very effective tactic, it has to be said.
Well, it's back to the scarecrows for your last lesson. Destroy them all before my count ends.
Now we, by virtue of being
Scarecrow's weak to magic.
by virtue of being a mystic knight, do both magic and melee.
I'll fell it with a spell.
But I don't actually know. The Mystic Knight's magic has like weird interactions.
We have triumphed.
Did it!
Okay, never mind. It's good.
Enough!
That's the fastest I've ever seen it done. And on a task fit to challenge even a seasoned warrior.
That's because I am severely overleveled, bestie. Yeah, there's some buffs. There's also some like weird spells that, based off of like the limitations of the game's engine at the time, care about sort of what plane the monster is on. Because Dragon's Dogma has a lot of flying monsters. And so a part of the problem is that when you cast a lot of Mystic Knight has a lot of area of effect spells, and it treats creatures that are walking on the ground very differently than it treats creatures who are flying. And so a lot of the Mystic Knight's abilities against flying creatures are basically worthless. Which, you know, I'm not going to say it makes a lot of sense for a heavy metal armored knight to be bad at quick agile flying things, but I am going to say, hot dang, did I try and make as close to a paladin as possible. Also, the phone that I use to actually keep the background LEDs is almost done turning on, smiley face. Can you tell it's a Tuesday?
Well done! You've completed your training. See
Thank
now
you.
the difference well-selected partners can make. Yes, no doubt, no doubt.
Also, yeah, even though I'm severely overleveled for this by being level 33, Fluffbot one of our mods, and Bubbly, a friend of the show, their characters, their pawns are level 50 and 70 respectively. Is this how I played Dragon's Dogma in the past? Yes. Yes, you always hire pawns who are just comically overleveled to make the game easy. So,
You'll learn
Tuesday,
the rest from
innit?
actual combat. If you have trouble, examine your party.
it's true. Change
I've
party
gained quest
makeup,
knowledge.
spells, skills, etc. You get it. Okay. We didn't need this quest, but it's always fun to, like, have a reminder. You get it. That guy is giving you Fire Emblem Three Houses narrator vibes. I think a lot of the voice talent in
The
this
training
one
grounds are used to instruct the men
are
of the core.
somewhat familiar. Is there anything interesting around these grounds? I don't think so. I think it's all very, my god, I love the ability. So, okay, when you play as most magic casters who use staves, you get a core skill called levitation, and it is this, and it is very funny to me literally every time. I do just think it is the dorkiest possible way that they could have handled that, but you know. Okay. Well, we've done our important training to learn how to play the game. Let's rock and roll. What is the character's name? Sir Bernard, I think?
Grasp the
Or Sir
trick of
Byrne.
commanding
Yeah.
pawns.
How come it's 1k channel points to change color, but 50k channel points to change it to green? That's because I misunderstood the efficacy of just taking a snapshot of me and making some really embarrassing still image out of it versus specifically with the color green behind me. Yeah. So I haven't changed that, and I
Training
probably
grounds
never
are used to
will.
instruct the men of the core in combat. 'Tis closed. Seems we need dispensation to pass.
There's no new side quests here. Hello. So can you pay 1k to request green? No. I've arbitrarily decided that it's at a premium, like diamonds, and so I will continue to do
If you
that.
find combat a struggle, it may behoove you to adjust your party. We are a vagabond people, born in a drifting world. We come from the rift.
But I will turn on some background light. Because golly, it's dark back there. Okay. I think Mercedes is the only other quest. The quests don't appear on the maps, unfortunately. And also, normally you won't have explored down here yet. If you're following the critical path, you mainly stick to the coast at the top. But guess who didn't follow the critical path and just wanted to do things off stream? So yeah. Let's talk to Mercedes. One of the many characters that I feel like was just sort of tragically... like, Mercedes feels like she could be such an absolute bamf. God. Bamf. That's a term that hasn't been used since the 2010s. But there are things about her design and the setting that will be a little annoying. But yeah. Underestimate the power of someone with a basic Photoshop knowledge. Oh,
Such a rift stone,
that's me in
and
a
you can guide a new
nutshell.
pawn to this world.
The core will remain here a while. Once more men have gathered, we'll leave for the capital.
So at the end of last stream, the encampment was under attack by an ogre. We sallied forth with a bunch of knights, killed the ogre, and we earned sort of the respect of the encampments and the knights herein. They were supposedly preparing to go fight the dragon.
Until then, you're free to use our lodgings. Will you rest?
We will rest.
As you will. Repose is the better part of readiness.
God, another thing that's going to be a great quality of life improvement is just being able to toggle helmets and cutscenes. Because I did make my sweet beautiful boy. Oh, also yeah, a Hydra. You're convinced Fire Emblem Three Houses just recruited its entire English voice cast from this game? People, once again...
Let's be rid of that head!
A blade might sever
Also,
its
I
head.
do not remember the Hydra being this healthy. Did the Hydra scale?
Take me!
On my way, Master! Be strong!
Let's be rid of that head!
Not the
Dragon's Dogma has like incredible voice acting. It's just like an incredible game.
A sharp blade could cleave its head clean.
I feel like this Hydra is not supposed to be this strong.
Scales upon its body give blades its head rear up just before an attack! Its tail is a mighty whip. Beware!
It aims to eat us! Look out!
And so this is the monster sort of climbing thing that was heralded as like one of Dragon Dogma's main shticks. Okay. And of course, famously, once you cut off a Hydra's head, it's good, actually. Famously. Oh, it is that big. Okay.
I am impressed.
Oh, be damned! This your handiwork? For true? Oh, what did the lack of an idol doing here anyway?
Ancient tales of the Arisen are well and good, friend. But make a gift of these heads to the Duke, and you might earn yourself a real title. Arisen. I see better now from whence the legends arose.
We're gonna have to work on the audio mixing for that, hey? Twitch chat was eaten. It's okay. Y'all are degenerates. I'm sure you had a great time down the snake skullet. Danger Noodle has not noodled its last noodle. It will be back, I'm sure, and better than ever, unfortunately. Listen, I do not remember if that encampment fight with the Hydra, which Lava Salmon has said that it is. I do not remember if it's one of those fights that you're not supposed to win, like if you were just supposed to like scare it. Because I remember you cut off a head. I remember that part, but yeah. Danger Noodle Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, yeah, exactly. It actually never returns in vanilla Dragon's Dogma. Is that true? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I never actually finished Dragon's Dogma the first time around when I played it. Because again, it was like one good summer in husband where I first played this game. So again, lots of like really good memories, but also lots of memories of just me sprinting around inside of towns because you have limitless stamina in there. And you know I always wear big heavy armor. So once I entered into the world map proper, my stamina was depleted like instantly from being the heaviest boy. So yeah. Oh, it only shows up again in the endgame dungeons in Dark Arisen. Wait, so you just never fight a Hydra ever again otherwise? That's bonkers. Okay.
Good judgment, swift footwork. Impressive, truly. In any case, the Duke will want to know of this attack. I'd hoped to gather a larger force before leaving for the capital. But a Hydra's head and the Arisen who claimed it make up the difference amply.
God. I think Mercedes is where I learned my bad French accent from.
I cannot say what the pass may hold. You'll need your strength. It will be slow going with a cart. I dare say you'll have no trouble catching up. We'll meet
Okay.
at the Way Castle. Till then, I bid you rest well. 'Tis a long road ahead.
It's not that long of a road, but
Learned
you
what to
get
do
it.
in this quest.
Mercedes has taken the Hydra head to offer as tribute to the Duke, head up for the Mountain Way Castle, and help her escort it. You know, our favorite kind of quest. Escort quests. Which I say, like, snidely, but I do genuinely love, escort quests flavor-wise. Execution-wise, this game was from 2013.
Still, no.
Yeah, like all of our gear is significantly better than what's
No.
here.
Pray.
And then when we actually get to Grand Soren, we're going to get the DLC equipment from Dark Arisen, and all of that is also quite good if I remember correctly. But yeah. Hello.
What's this?
Remember parking yourself in Grand Soren to listen to the music there? It's good. Here's the thing, right? Like, if you've got an itch for classic fantasy, this will feed your desire for classic fantasy. Who is this?
Arisen, I am honored to make your acquaintance. This pawn is known as Jonathan. I am a collector of items from other realms.
Of course. You know it's a fantasy name when it's spelled Jonathan, but they do leave the H in. Yeah, am I feeling alright? I'm playing before the hour mark. Ironically, so I did jump straight into the game in part to sort of alleviate some of that, but it's good to see you, my friend. Hey, hey.
All that I have, I am willing to offer you. I only ask a small payment of rift crystals in return.
Oh, that's right. So there's the main currency of the game, gold, right? And then there's a meta currency. And that meta currency is how you hire pawns if your friends didn't play the game or buy goods from Jonathan.
I attempt to seek out rarities, so please take a look. Surely you'll find something of use.
Choose as you will, sir.
Sometimes you gotta dive headfirst into a fantasy Europe and wrestle a big snake. Yeah, like, I was thinking about this the other day, and I've had two people independently talk to me about the Poppy War book, which the funny thing is that I have been in close physical proximity to that book multiple times. I think my sister owns a copy of it. But yeah, it has been a real a real time of me realizing that I should not just make declarative statements about fantasy without specifying, you know, it is a very Eurocentric fantasy, but yeah. Yeah, Wirebone? You hope the game is making things better? I love Dragon's Dogma. And like I was mentioning earlier, Dragon's Dogma 2 releases very soon. So it's my hope... I never finished Dragon's Dogma or Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. It's my hope to be able to finish it before Dragon's Dogma 2 releases and play that as well. So you get it. Black eyeglasses. Oh no. You know what sucks? Is if Dark Arisen allowed you to glam items, I would absolutely grab that pair of glasses. Ay.
Choose as you will.
Wait, hold on. Did you have anything else? What do the earrings do? Like, literally... Oh, but it's earrings as opposed to rings. Okay. The brightest, most brilliant ring in the world. It boasts no unique benefits, save as a showpiece for one of ample means. No, I don't think I will, actually.
Choose as you will, sir.
Glam better than
I'm ever at your...
stats. Yeah, we're definitely going to get to a point where, okay. So... much like a lot of JRPGs of Historia, Dragon's Dogma does have some unique gender-locked clothing, and much like RPGs throughout Historia, has some interesting ideas on how much armor constitutes more armor. So there will be points in time in which because I want the like big armored look, will eschew the chainmail bikini, even though the chainmail bikini might actually protect me more. And you know what? That's just the way we rock and roll. You can always compensate for stats with skill, but cannot compensate for glam. Yes, and yeah. The real reason why we came into this hut, aside from talking with Jonathan, is because I wanted to see if I'm crazy about the idea of the Mega Man character. So obviously there's Anya, there's Bubbly's character. I think this is friend of the show, Dusk's, actually. Yeah, oh my god, here's Megamind, but he's level 12. I can't bring Megamind with me. Look at this beautiful boy. Oh my god. Oh god. I'm sorry, my sweet boy. I am unfortunately already higher level than you, but you know, you won't be disappointed. He's level 12, Lava Salmon. I can't... No, he can't learn with me. He's literally the level that he is with you. You have to level him up in order for me to get him at a stronger... I can't. I literally cannot. It is not in the game's code. He only levels with you. I'm not... Okay, first of all, we're already caster heavy. Second of all, I'm not bringing level 12 Mega Man. It's about present... No! Twitch chat is a caster.
It is a fair notion. If you find combat a struggle, it may behoove you to adjust your party.
Ay.
A terrible creature. I saw it from my spot at the post. What was it?
Who are you?
It's been dispatched then? Thank the Maker.
Okay.
Hold a moment. Is Kina not with you?
Yeah, I was just thinking, Elvar is the village chief back in Cassardin.
She was said to lead the village in search of art for your wounds. I thought you accompanied her. These are dark times for a girl alone in the wilds. Any idea where she might be off to?
Bill, we'll need Kina's help for this. Let's ask at the village.
Why would we need Kina's help? What? Anyways, Kina is literally your childhood friend trope.
Materials here. Perhaps we'll find aught of use.
Are you... Buddy? Are you serious?
Stand to commission some new roads.
I pray she wouldn't attempt the forest alone.
Now the quest system, like, the quest marking system in this game is a little funky, but it's fine. These are the general quests that I picked up. I'm confused. Did he give us a quest or did he not? Twitch chat will remember
Perhaps
this.
We'll find ore among the crags that litter this place. 'Tis safest on the roads.
I have had a real bad hankering as well, talking about sort of like European fantasy. I've had a real bad hankering for Telltale's Game of Thrones game again. Mainly just because there isn't a good Game of Thrones game out there. The
roads are safer than the brush, but still we'd best stay wary.
The standard exception being, I looked up a like, these are the kinds of games you should play if you're into Game of Thrones, and one of them was Dragon Age Origins, and I was like, yes, absolutely, is correct, and also is a good game.
Not even the saltiest fishermen venture far from shore, I hear.
We don't need to do the Kina questline, but we can return back because We can turn in the well quest as well, so yeah. You're gonna make a character and name him Jimothy and get him to max level. I tell you what, if you do that, Kishnok, I will take Jimothy with me.
You've slain the monsters of the well, have you? Truly, you are a wonder, cousin.
I love the Knights of Grancis. They are all such massive pansies. They are all such massive NPC energy. Love them.
I think upon it, 'twas my hiding in the well what brought the danger to light. I take no credit, mind.
Oh, Paul. What if you reinstall and power level Megamind? I will also bring Megamind.
I simply feared I'd be blamed for releasing monsters upon the village for having opened up the well.
Megamind doesn't even need to be a higher level than me. If Megamind is the same level as me upon stream, I will take Megamind with me. Oh, the Total War series is very good. Obviously, I've played the most recent one that comes to mind that I enjoyed, unfortunately, of course, was Total War Warhammer. And I say unfortunately because I think Creative Assembly has been trying desperately to go back into the world of historical fiction. And I played the original Total War Rome and all of those things, but yeah. Medieval 2 is Chef's Kiss. Oh, they released the fan community released a Game of Thrones mod for Medieval, but because I am such a massive fan for like generic chivalry and like, you know, again, European fantasy, I'm really into the Reach, and the Reach was a truly mind-numbingly boring zone to play in the mod, so yeah. Total War Warhammer 3 is in a rough state right now. Oh no, really? Total War 3 Kingdoms is your favorite historical game, and you're not ashamed to say it. I heard a lot of good things about it. I did not interface with it too much myself. God, what was the last one before the Warhammer series? I think it might have been Rome 2. It had been a while, yeah.
'Tis a relief in all you're doing, cuz. Here, I owe you at least this much for all you've done. I shall strive to learn from your example. Commit myself to becoming a soldier fit to defend the land and its people. Honest.
Hell yeah, Paul. You'll definitely do it.
Hold, Minnow. I'd have your ear a moment.
Oh wait, no. Is Elvar... So no, Adaro is the village chief. And actually, I name a lot of my other characters. I have a whole thing about an Adaro character in some of my backstories and whatnot. Is Elvar Kina's dad then?
It's been a full sun since last I saw Kina.
Okay.
She spoke of the Witchwood to find a cure for your wound. If she's gone there for true, I beg of you, find Kina and see her back safely, ere some ill befalls her.
Sure. So Adaro is the village chief. Who is Elvar? Me, screaming about the plot in Dragon's Dogma. Also me, contiguously dunking on the plot of Dragon's Dogma. God, should we grab Megamind? I would need to change to a ranger because we'd have 2 spellcasters. We're not doing it. We're not doing it now. Maybe some other time.
How fare ye?
She went to the woods to find a way to help you, only to make you go help her. So, okay, again, the writing of Dragon's Dogma is funky. Also, Kina went into the woods to help us for our condition. Our condition is that our heart has been physically removed from our chest? What does she think she's going to find in the woods to help restore our heart to our chest? So you know. Oh, of course, a new heart. No, you're right. Excuse me. That was insensitive of me. I think this is Kina's house.
Is this
At the
chief's
top.
dwelling then?
Oh no, Chief Adaro's house. Oh yeah, Kina's note.
Quite
Okay.
tidy, this room.
Kina's note. Do 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 do. Kina's note. Do 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 do. A message Kina left in her room. The words church, dragon, and witch would stand out. Sure. Kina's note, Kina's note.
This?
Yes, hello. I am perpetually late to the party, as evidenced by me doing a baby shark meme in the year of our Lord 2024. Hold on. I'm like 95% sure there's nothing up here worth looking at. Good. Okay. The one thing that is a little frustrating about Mystic Knight is that you have to switch between
I'll take that.
staves to use spells and swords to do your sword combat arts. And it's honestly not that big a thing, but it is a little annoying.
So, you're the Arisen, eh? I imagine you'll be off on a magical quest soon. You will be coming back, I trust. This is your home, after all.
Okay, Mayra, goodbye. Don't check, your roof.
Are you certain we ought to enter someone's home unbidden?
Alright, wise guy. I didn't see you stopping me. Okay. I feel like there are some other quests that we can pick up, but I might
Seems the dragon left many injured in its wake.
be just hallucinating.
The sea appears calm, at least.
The one other thing, among many things, that's annoying about Dragon's Dogma, just for the time, is that, like, quest markers don't appear on the map, I don't believe, unless you've, like, selected it. So there's no way to tell if you're, like, missing quests from someone, because, like...
Try not to be too much of a bother.
Alright, jerk.
A lovely chapel.
What I can help you
by a
with?
dedicated priest from...
I fear I am remiss in introducing myself. I am called Oster.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Oster.
I am both a servant of the faith and a scholar of man's faith at large.
Okay, sure.
Slowly but surely, the village is recovering its calm.
Well, this has been a definitely worthwhile endeavor for me. To be here and to talk to you guys, goodbye. Oh, and then, yeah, we can never... I don't know that we're ever able to open that door. I genuinely have no idea what's back there. Dang it. Okay. Hold on. Okay, no. This is not a mantleable wall. Okay. And... oh, wait, hold on. Cool. I don't know that I've ever been in Cassardus this high of a level. So I don't know if I'm uncovering things that I've never seen before.
Most of the village across the rooftops.
I hear tell you've slain some terrible creature. Are you off to join the Duke's army then?
Do they all have contextual things to talk about when you come back? Oh, that's right. Inez is the like barkeep effectively. Can't go around mounting things willy-nilly. Are you sure? Can I mount things if I've been given consent? Okay. I don't think there's any more reason to be here, so let's go save Kina.
Do you suppose this drive...
Kina feels... I thought her holed up in her room. She most like stumbled on... The last never was...
I feel familiar with this area now.
A lot of people compare the dialogue in Dragon's Dogma to Drakengard, which I don't think is a entirely unfair comparison point, but yeah.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Climb the cows in the stable. I always killed the cows in the stable, and I do feel bad about it. But yeah, that's a fair point. Hold on.
How fair?
Hold on. Oh no. Oh, that's a very... Oh no. Well... Well, it's fine, actually. We have no additional commentary to make about any of that, I think. Okay.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Now, I can't remember. Does Dragon's Dogma eventually give us a fast travel system?
Still, we'd best stay wary.
I like vaguely remember like Dragon's Dogma is kind of set up like an MMO in some ways, like vibes wise.
Bide your time, then strike.
So they like I think have items that let you do things, but yeah. It was a very compromising stance. I'm sure I don't know what you mean, Clare. You get stones you can use to fast travel, and you get set limited waypoints to travel to. Okay, okay. So it is kind of bonfire-y,
Well sturdy, this place.
bonfire-y... what is the other word that I'm trying
As a
to
consequence,
use?
the Grance's sea routes have been
crags that litter
developed.
this place.
Well, whatever the word is, I cannot remember it. But yeah, okay. Knowing that we do not have to always walk is a bit of a relief for sure. Not really bonfire-y, more like the recall spell from Morrowind. Ah, okay, Lava Salmon, thank you.
This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters.
Nature is unbridled.
Does
here.
it?
It is quite a pleasant corner.
Does it serve as a fine bulwark against monsters? Because it really does feel like it just got attacked by monsters. And didn't do a great job of protecting anybody.
The crags cast shadows fit to hide all manner of evil.
You'll ne'er hit them swinging
I will protect you, Arisen.
I do feel bad about hunting down the wolves, but also, you know.
They're open after a blocked lunge.
Who knows what lies in wait? Best proceed with caution.
Yeah, these poor lads are.
Any that would target the Arisen are mine.
You know what it reminds me of? In Witcher 3, when you're like going through zones and like just packs of wolves will never stop bothering you. And if you try to outrun them... Oh, also, this is always fun. Yep, it is exactly what it looks like it should be. If you try to outrun them, they will like attack you, right? But... Okay, dokie. And now, our first glimpse at... Bum, 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 bum.
So many twists, it's hard to
Check
see
'em,
what
boys.
Human enemies.
Begin with the strongest.
This is not
This seems quite a change.
a hard encounter if you're doing it properly. But, we're also not supposed to steamroll them this much at this point. Sick 'em, boys. I don't know why, because, like, Skyrim also came out around the same time, right? And, like, in Skyrim, there are also in sort of environmental traps like that.
I wonder what's inside.
We'll find as much growing atop a tree.
But for some reason in Dragon's Dogma, the environmental traps like do so much more for me. Also, you're asking me to believe that Kina got past all these lads and got to the Witchwood? Because no offense to Kina, but like, you know, she's not exactly a like vested warrior.
It might shorten our path. They're left exposed after a grand strike.
What a splendid woodland, and so rich in resources.
Armed rogues! Get them, boys!
Now that's not what your dialogue says at all.
There may be wolves about.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
They attack in quick succession.
Although, bandit archers in this are truly like some mind-numbingly aggravating opponents.
Are you unharmed, Master? We have triumphed.
Because there's like a shot that has like really good knockback, and the number of times we die to fall damage is immeasurable. Though there's the sort of standard exploit that you can do with all games that have fall damage but also attacks. If you do like a heavy attack while you're falling, it does give you like some extra room for deniability. Come on, mate. This is very rude, honestly.
I'll grab it!
Lands where men fear to dwell. Monsters always fill the void.
We have triumphed.
Are you unharmed, Master?
Basically, yes. Okay.
Such a lonely place.
And now we are going to the Witchwood to look for Kina. Because I think if we don't do this, she dies?
The wood grows thicker.
Disappears? There's also a delightful little goth friend in here. Eyeball it, kind of cooking time. How many handfuls?
The forest of southern Grancis are ever...
Oh, what are you doing? You came searching for me?
Yeah.
Forgive me. I would never wish to worry you.
Wait. Why is Kina's voice actress sounding so familiar to me now?
But I had to come. A witch walks these woods, one who understands the language of the dragon.
Is Kina giving anybody else Castlevania vampire voice actress?
If I may find her, I will beg her aid in healing your wound.
Not vampires. The speaker.
Will you accompany me? This fog bodes ill. I would walk easier with you at my side.
I've gained
Bestie.
quest knowledge.
Dangerous creatures make a home of this place. We must protect Kina.
Oh. you are already missing some health, and I don't have anyone who can cast any healing magic, so I expect this to go swimmingly. Sypha, thank you. Was Kina giving anybody else Sypha energy
We must
there?
ford this river to reach the witch's cottage. It's shallow enough to cross.
I now know why they named this forest Witchwood, and not just after her we seek. The villagers are right to fear this place.
Yeah, bestie? You want to move? Thank you. Kina could never compare to Sypha.
This is the source of the mist? Not anymore.
Dang.
How thick this forest?
Not our childhood best
Wood
friend.
is uncommon dense, almost as if it means to hide aught away.
Kina? Well, the right way is always right, so...
Wolf-hunted packs!
Okay.
It is a place rich in valuable resources.
They're a slippery target.
Careful! A goblin!
You'll ne'er hit them swinging blindly.
Watch their behavior, and take careful aim.
Normally, somebody gives an all-clear dialogue
I will protect you, Arisen.
Insolence.
when it's all clear.
Did it!
Perfect.
Careful! A goblin!
Nope. Okay. More.
This looks interesting.
Yeah,
We have triumphed.
the pawn idle dialogue is like really annoying if you are looking for something a little bit more human. But there is something just like infinitely charming about somebody was like, I don't know, just give them like 5 different voice lines and then just have them cycle through it and nobody will notice it's not a real person. You left me a pic in the Discord. We might have to go on a break then, so that way I can look at it. What is up here? I will... Oh, you're not gonna let me Skyrim jump my way up? Okay, fine. What is over here? Is it anything good?
Soaked to the bone!
Okay, well, that sounds like your fault, Twitch chat.
There, Master! Wolves!
Where is Kina? Is this your way of telling me that this is not where we're supposed to be going, or was your AI just having some trouble?
What's that?
Oh, your AI really does not like this cliff, huh? Okay. I can go around. God. I definitely remember liking Kina a lot more when I was like, God,
You'll be
2013.
well lost, even in the noontime sun. There, Master! Wolves!
How old was I when Dragon's Dogma came out? God, my brain is toothpaste.
Few people are willing
17?
to take such risks. Even
Wow, that feels like an embarrassingly,
They're nimble! Watch your back!
like, an embarrassingly late time for me to really like Kina, but I definitely remembered liking Kina more in the
You'll
past.
ne'er hit them swinging blindly. There, Master! Wolves! I will protect you, Arisen.
They're a
But, like, now she just, like, really strikes me as a bland piece of bread, which, you know, I guess that is exactly my MO, so...
We have triumphed.
Are you unharmed, Master?
We'll continue following along the right, because the right path is always right, smiley face. Your MO is bread? Is bland pieces of bread. Let's be clear. As much as I like Elish, and as much as I'm like, Ishgardian RP, he is pretty generic, right? Oh, Kina is not going to jump down into this hole with us, huh? Oh, Kina, where'd you go?
There, Master!
Arisen, I am at your side.
Okay. Is she dying? No, she's fine. Let me just put down the sigil real fast, all the same.
You'll ne'er hit me blindly.
Strength in numbers, Arisen. They're a slip.
So yeah, this is the thing that I was talking about being a little bit wacky. So the ruinous sigil will take on the element of the like enchantment on your weapons. So of course, when I do Blessed Trance, we infuse our weapons with holy element, and then it drops holy, which makes it a staple for a paladin build. But while it is really effective against creatures that walk on the ground, if there's a flying creature, and even if the flying creature lands, Ruinous Sigil does not affect them. So yeah. He's at least garlic bread or something. Okay. I wish I could eat garlic bread forever.
Are you unharmed, Master?
Bread with a little bit of butter. Maybe honey if you're feeling indulgent. Yeah? Bread with mozzarella cheese and butter. But the bread is like a little stale and crumbly. Damn, wait! I thought you were complimenting me for a hot second there. God, I hate these spiders. Are you... Come on. Thank you. It's bad enough that you're like weirdly realistic looking spiders. Opinions on ranch dressing, but you will kill me if I give you the wrong answer. I love ranch dressing. And I'm not afraid to be a big, brave, bold boy. Oh, wait. That sounded like Kina was being attacked.
Let's wait and see what they do.
Arisen, I'm at your side.
Ranch ambrosia of the gods. Okay, now I don't know that I would go that far necessarily. Wolf pelts. Bread like cinnamon swirl bread. Ooh, good French toast, I've been told. Ranch is useful to dip hot wings and like some veggies, and that's about it.
The witch last visited our village. In truth, I can't be certain she lives here still.
I'll
Yet
keep
even
watch.
should we find her vanished, we must keep her. There must be aught here, some small clue.
Fair enough, Kina.
Don't allow them to surround you.
French toast sounds really good right now, or... Thousand Island is significantly better. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Okay, Kina's having a pathfinding... Oh no, Kina's not having a pathfinding problem. She's being attacked by wolves. Which, you know what? Fair enough. That would be...
Keep well clear of those fangs.
That would inhibit my ability to do things as well.
I only hope we survive the next encounter.
Alright, Twitch
It's
chat.
been an age since the witch last visited our village.
Oh, are you saying you're not going to go into these
Certain she
caves?
lives here still. Yet even should we find her vanished, we must keep faith. There must be aught here, some small clue.
You're right, Master.
God. I'm so tired. Let me scarf down... Wait, no, I'm not tired. Oh, I've just been inflicted with heavy. Okay, never mind. Good luck, Clary. I hope Wander's Respite goes well.
This fog confounds me. Is it always so in these woods? It's as if the very air strains to block our path.
Is it bad that I like been killing these rabbits for their scrags of meat and rabbit pelts, and all I could think about was the Fluffle smiley face? Wait, okay, no, hold on. We don't want to go down this way, because we've already been over here. We want to go to the right, up over yonder. Hey, Vish, yeah, it's Dragon's Dogma. Honestly, perhaps, like, one of my most fond, early gamer demised career games. So wait, no, but we couldn't go this way, right? Kina wouldn't go into the cave, I thought. But we're having a good time, especially in anticipation for Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah, Kina didn't come in here, did she?
It's been an age since the witch last visited our village. In truth, I can't be certain she lives here still. Yet even should we find her vanished, we must keep faith. There must be aught here, some small clue.
Feel like you missed out not playing the first one? The first one is good. But it hasn't aged super gracefully, so if you don't have a lot of nostalgia for it, it's definitely a game that it is okay for you to miss. Okay, so we just went underneath over there. Where have we not tried? Here, maybe? This makes you nostalgic for Dragon Age Origins. It's definitely next on our list. If Dragon Age Inquisition wasn't such a mess and Dragon.
Is it always so in these woods?
Come on, Kina.
It's as if the very air strains to block our path.
Dragon Age Origins was very good. Okay, so we'll make a left.
Arisen, I am at your side. You'll near hit them swinging blindly.
Keep
Where's
well clear of those
Kina?
fangs.
I shall still the beast!
Dragon Age Inquisition was close to being great. When I first fired it up, I was so hyped, and then, yeah.
Knock it to the ground, and its shield is useless.
Oh, I didn't see the goblins.
Even in numbers, a weak
Silence the hornblower. Are you unharmed, Master?
Okay. But we've already gone along this river. Oh, it's because we're in night cycle. Oh, that's right. Okay. I am gonna need
This looks interesting.
their gubbins later. Your headcanon on me is that I'm very afraid of bunnies. So, interestingly enough, I used to be afraid of dogs. Like, I used to not like basically any... Okay, so this just goes back down underneath. I used to like be deathly afraid of basically like any animal that one might consider a pet. But Kina doesn't pop under here with us. Kina jumps around, right? Okay, so let's go over here to make sure she isn't absolutely, like, gooned. Yeah. I'm comparatively lucky, I suppose. In that Trigger is both a small dog and also a perfect gentleman of a mini schnauzer. Bunnies can be vicious? Really? Okay. I feel like we've already gone inside this hole. Nope, we haven't. I am...
It's been an age since the witch last visited our village.
Categorically wrong.
I'm certain she lives here still. Yet even should we find her vanished, we must keep faith. There must be aught here. Some
Evil
small
beings
clue.
are quickly routed with holy magic.
Let's strike it down!
Evil beings are easily routed with holy magic, you say? Wait, okay. We are legally in a new zone, so let's try up here. Are we illegally in a new zone, or did we just go in another circle? Oh.
Against an unknown foe.
Let's watch and wait.
Hurry!
Welcome back, Kishnok. Okay. We should not be able to sort of cheat our way up that hill. But I am exploiting the levitate spell. Where are we supposed to be going right now? Because this doesn't feel right. Huh? Yeah, this game definitely sort of leans into a little bit of that grim darkness. I mean, a treasure chest is cool. It's not what we're looking for, but I will take it. Thank you. Like, having any sort of quick swap between equipment and stuff like that is something I'm hoping that is in Dragon's Dogma 2. Like, again, the game is good. It's safe and not risky, but it's a good game. I enjoy it. I just also want it to be made for the modern era.
Yet, for all the danger, this pawn feels quite comfortable here. Magic, or aught similar, hangs thick in the air.
I mean, presumably this big space that is not the same color of fog is where we're trying to go to, right? That, or it's just a giant hole in the ground that we will all instantly die if we fall
There.
into.
That must be it.
Nope.
Come on, cuz.
We found it.
Then this is the witch's cottage?
I've learned of this area.
huh? How's that been going?
Might I know you? You seem familiar.
I don't think so, bestie.
Gran spoke of this. Said not to speak with you. With people from beyond the wood.
Aww.
You have need of me? Again?
No, I am just trying to sort of exhaust your dialogue as if you're a Dark Souls NPC.
You have need of me?
Keena's aims are
I'll take
fulfilled.
that.
She seems quite arisen.
Oh no, I don't need another pickaxe. I mean, I'll take it. Oh! Oh no, that's not a macabre idol. That's a bronze statue. What is the bronze doing that? Yeah, we're using your pawn, Seraph. Yours is the highest leveled out of all of my friends, which means I did have to regrettably turn down Megamind. And it was truly such a tragedy. A figurine required to do business with a talented artisan. Gives a shop discount. Oh, wait, I vaguely remember this now. Big mistake, I need him. Do I need Megamind? Alright. Let's get out of here. So wait, we're no longer escorting Kina. She just like went all the way back then?
We'd fare far better in daylight.
She lives in the middle of the woods on her own, and you're robbing her wholesale. We're not robbing her. We're the Arisen. It's our right to goods and services.
What's that?
Oh god, what? Well, that feels like a story prompt. Gonna make a Metro Man pawn. God, you know what sucks is I'd absolutely use both of them if possible, yeah. Just taking what isn't nailed down. Exactly. As is my right. As Arisen. How's real will-o-wisp energy what's happening right now?
This looks interesting.
Ooh.
Wolves hunt in packs. Arisen, I am at your side.
I will protect you, Arisen.
This...
God!
That was wacky. I feel like we didn't finish exploring the Witchwood. But I guess. Try saying it again in an English accent. I don't know that I can do an English accent justice, Pixie.
You'll ne'er hit them swinging blindly.
They're nimble, watch it!
I kind of hate the magic system of this game, though. Like, I'm quite bad at it. Which is funny, because as a little kid, I was all about, I want to be a caster when I grow up.
is their chief.
You'll ne'er hit them swinging blindly.
This is so weird. Did all of the chests respawn in this zone?
Nimble. Watch your back.
Huh. Alright, we're gonna go back to town to finish following up on the Kina quest and also to sleep because daytime in this game does suck. Or nighttime in this game does suck, but yeah. Will waste energy. Why are you doing this to me, Lava Salmon? Child device discovering mage colleges aren't real. Well, maybe.
The life of a salesman.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm on device stream. Scald, you have in fact allowed me to power level to 33 on Bitter Black Isle because I was grinding that off stream nonstop, so yeah. Child discovering college isn't real. Guh. I sure am glad to work with the sweat of my brow. Smiley face.
Kina is safe. Thank the Maker. Pray, forgive her. If she acts the fool, 'tis only 'cause concern overwhelms her sense.
I had to do a pure magic build for the stream, though, because you put it to a vote. Magic's a lot of fun, but not as fun as climbing the beast and stabbing them with a rogue. The very first time I played this a long time ago, I did Strider into Mystic Archer, right? Because Mystic Archer is just literally everything. But time, because I have, unfortunately, turned into a horrible amalgamation of likes and interests. I am massively into paladins, so that's where we are these days. Man is OP. Ooh, gotcha. You also played Magic Knight? Magic Knight is good, yeah. You like thinking you're a paladin. Who oath breaks? I've never broken my oath even
She's
once.
like you in that. Always setting off without so much as a thought. Most like the fault of ill parenting, which makes the blame mine then, eh?
I feel...
Oh, Adaro.
Is this the chief's dwelling, then?
Okay. What?
The chief was put at ease.
Okay. Man, what compelling bonus dialogue.
The chief was put at ease.
Yeah. See, I see that. There is one thing that like really annoys me about Cassardis, which is we have a house here. We literally live right next to the inn. This is my house. I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep in my house. I have to go to the inn next door and pay 50 gold in order to sleep in this town.
How's the day find you? Oi, good fisher. I've a favour to ask if you've the time to listen. It is a matter of warding the village from crime. I would ask your help.
Okay. No, so Kina is the old friend. She normally lives up top in Chief Adaro's house. Bubbly Zeke has been delightful. Thank you, Seraph. Yeah. And Pixie has brought up a thing on the Discord. I don't normally check the Discord on stream, Pixie. But you know what? For you, I will do this. Give me a second. Well, I regret looking at that, so yeah. I was gonna take a break. Yeah, I don't think I am. I'm gonna keep the good times rolling for as long as I can right now, I think.
I knew I could rely on you.
Just because I am in a comparatively good mood, fixating on small, bite-sized tasks ahead of me, like quests. Has anybody tried doing one of those, like, lifestyle management apps where you, like, gamify your life and your chores?
Truth be told, the crime has already come. A thief, cousin.
Oh no, Pablo's!
He strikes the same spots each time. Geraldo's grocery and Estella's apothecary have suffered, as I have. The rat steals in at night and pinches the food and vital stores we've gathered for times of need. A skilled wretch, too, and well crafty. There is a strict order to his thieving. I've spoken with the others, and we've agreed upon a plan to catch our rat. They are none too pleased at this violation and eager to be quit of it. Best you go and speak with them. Come and find me after. I will explain the plan.
I really just meant to sleep until the day.
Pray, what can I do you
But
for?
fair enough, I
You seem
suppose.
tired, cousin. So be it.
Is it me? Am I the thief? Oh no.
Seems a fair place to rest.
Okay, we're checking the grocer and the general store.
They
Oh.
west.
Aye, there's a thief about, and I've the missing wares to prove it.
You can't prove the absence of a thing,
I
Estella.
even chanced to see the rat scurrying off after he'd lightened my stores. Quick as a flash he was. I'd have been impressed had I not been so angry. I only wish I had more to offer. You're always
Sure, bestie, thanks. Okay, and then the I cannot remember. Because this is the
Remember to
textile
both buy and
place.
sell items regularly.
Up to more. You look well.
Yeah, this is not the grocer's. But like a clothier's, right? I thought the grocer's was across the street. What is that accent? Fantasy? The accent is fantasy, Memo? Oh, it's this one, obviously. With the food in front of it. Oh,
Here's this grocer is
Geraldo?
responsible for much of the village's provisions.
Yeah, obviously, Memo. Come on now. Geraldo.
Best speak with Geraldo at the grocery.
This is your grocery. Where are you?
Lest we speak with the victims, agreed?
Yes, I do concur with that assessment. Where is the boy? This is the other thing again that like I am looking forward to in Dragon's Dogma 2. Clearer quest directions. Because ostensibly this is as we walk in and it says at the top. Oh, is it not going to do it this time? This is Geraldo's grocery, and one would presume that the house attached to Geraldo's grocery is Geraldo's house, neither of which has Geraldo inside of it. So... Second Emmett stream win. That was just because there was an exorbitant amount of money that was paid in a subathon. It is fairly unlikely to happen again, Battle Benoy.
That was a drag for all.
Alright, Valmiro, have a nice life. Where? What is happening? It is something that I like about this game, that there is, that there are, contextual,
What's that?
like times of day where characters are certain places. I think it really does add to the sort of flavor of the world. But I do also think it makes my thing slightly more difficult.
There is another room here.
Where is this boy? That roof gives you anxiety. It's supposed to be generic fantasy town with it, but I am sorry to hear that,
Pray,
Mispia.
speak with... What can I do you for? Take care now.
It is surrounded by walls. Oh, I think it might have been previously a 2-story building because, right, like it's supposed to be the devastation of the dragon attack. Like I think there was supposed to be another roof on top of it at one point in time, but also a fair point.
Arisen, you say? What, you aim to leave the sea then?
Okay, I'm sure that joke was funnier in Japanese. Have I used Twitch alerts? No. Smart money, though, Kishnok, is to try using Twitch alerts directly, because it'll probably be less of a pain in the butt. I've been meaning to migrate things over there, but I haven't yet. Oh, maybe Geraldo is at church. Maybe he's a God-fearing man, hey? Water damage fear is coming to life. Oh no.
From day to night, this area feels completely different.
Yeah, okay. Not in church. You're gonna try it tonight, but it's such a huge hassle. Yeah, I mean, it's the same reason why I recommend trying Twitch Studio, right? Is like, oh no, all of them are surrounded by walls. Oh, I forgot I don't have a staff equipped. Oh well. Yeah, Mesphia, I never noticed that before. That is truly stressful. It's the kind of thing that once it's set up, you won't have to worry about it, I presume, right? Because it will be with Twitch and not with like a third-party program, so you won't have to worry about that.
Are you off
Yeah, the way Twitch does it versus literally any other program does seem slightly finicky. Although Stream Elements is also exceedingly finicky, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Where is this boy? Boy! That time I did really just rob him, which is unfortunate for him. But he's not here. So, you know, all's fair in theft.
How's the day? Pray, what can I do you for?
Let's try resting until the next day. Maybe Geraldo's, like, patrolling pattern has been messed up. And hey, Top Hat, it's good to see you. We're doing a little bit of Dragon's Dogma. Oh, wait. There is now the red quest indicator, presumably informing us that that is where Geraldo is. So yeah. Hey!
I'd not believe such villainy could be found in Cassardis had I not been a victim myself. The scoundrel even uncovered my hidden stores. I'd told no one of them. 'Tis clear the felon is no common cutpurse, but a thief of considerable skill. We must put a stop to him.
Okay. It is wacky that the quest marker is working now, but you know what? I'll take it.
Preparations are complete, Master. Pablos awaits you.
Ready, are you? Then I'll explain. He's fierce and fleet of foot, dashing about the village as he goes about his business.
Sure.
When the thief arrives, you'll give chase, good fisher.
This is a terrible plan.
And we'll have those pawns of yours keep watch outside the village.
Okay, your plan slightly has nuance.
With luck, you'll catch him with ease, and before he can pinch any more of our wares.
Pablos kind of sounds like the Team Fortress 2 sniper. I absolutely see it,
Well,
Lava Salmon.
questions, cousin?
Okay.
Done with your preparations, good fisher? There's time yet. Or are you ready to rest until night?
I can cheat by using magic to levitate Pablos,
Then
so
we
I'm not
wait.
that stressed.
Our plan begins with night's fall. I shall go
Okay.
stand watch elsewhere. You head that way, good fisher.
Also, we literally have knights in town.
'Tis time. I've faith in you, cousin.
Why can't you go to the town
Why
guard
not?
for this?
As arisen, petty thieves are a simple quarry, aye?
Where am I supposed to go to catch the thief? Oh, there he is. Okay, sure. Guards might be in league with the thief. Oh, you know what? That is actually not a bad shout, Memo. Where is this boy? Oh my god. He's so fast. But I don't care about fall damage. Wait, where is he? Oh, I thought this was me being clever, but maybe it wasn't actually. Can I fail this quest? Oh wait, does he just make a circuit? Oh, that's my blood all over these boxes. Can I just catch him by going the opposite direction, or is he smart enough to like not go this way? Oh no, I've lost him. Maybe I should have gotten rid of some of the equipment that's making me very heavy. Nay. I don't... I don't understand. Like, I just chased after him by, like, running this circuit last time? Surely I don't just... Like, where is he? Oh, wait. Okay, sure. Hey, bestie. Oh, that's my blood on the floor again. Hold on, wait. No, this time for sure. This time will be different for no reason that I can legally discern, but it will be. Okay, wait, no. I know where he goes now. What? Is he just running laps? Or if I go this way this time, is it not worthwhile? Oh, sure.
Unhand me.
Nice. All right, never mind.
Brilliant work. Find you.
Is this where we find out the man was just going out for a jog? Baby game for babies. Exactly.
It was fine work last night, good fisher. What's more, the rat you caught has a loose tongue. He spoke of the company he keeps. A band of thieves that style themselves the Iron Hammer. They've taken a stronghold in the south for their home.
This is still all side quest.
Seems they eat well on the goods they pinch from the merchants walking the nearby roads. If you cause to head south, pray keep watch for their ilk.
Thanks, I guess, Pablo.
Seems our thief is eager to mend his ways. Perhaps there's aught we may do to ensure it.
Strange to imagine anyone crossing the law in a tiny village such as this. Life in peaceful confines should be enough to drive the ill from any man.
Oh,
Clean air
Pablos.
leads to clear hearts, or so it's been said. 'Tis a source of great pride around these parts. Or was, in any case. What can I do you for?
Bye.
Can now.
Although there are new side quests, so... Extermination. 24 giant bats. Okay. Alright. We are actually going to go on a very quick break, y'all. Apologies. I do need to use the loo, so I'll probably also grab some water. And when I return, more Dragon's Dogma. See y'all soon. Bye! And we're back. Thanks for your patience, everybody. Sorry for the delay. But you know how it goes. Sometimes, in the pursuit of proper hydration, I have no follow-up or additional statement to make to that. I just started and really hoped that my mouth would catch me before it landed. So, thank you for the wibbles, Nesphia. And yeah, we're rocking and we're rolling. Which is to say, we've completed a random side quest about catching a thief in the game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I did remember that quest, and I'm pretty sure a part of the reason why I remember that quest is because I attacked the thief instead of like capturing them, and I'm pretty sure that attacking the thief was like a game over state. Which, you know what? Hell yeah, video game. I too agree that corporal punishment is not the way to deal with somebody stealing for sustenance. So yeah. You thought we were going to say we finished part 1? Yeah, so Dragon's Dogma is about a 8-hour-long game. No, we haven't even done the MSQ. Actually, in the interest of fairness, I don't know how long the game is. So we could be almost done with Act 1. God dang it.
My kind knows neither death nor age. 'Tis likely one reason humans shun us.
Why did I go in there? For vibes. Okay. Although Pablo said something about like the guy wanting to work off his sentence or something, or like change his tune, and I kind of want to see if we can find the thief in question. Getting annoyed with them. There's like a whole bunch of weird stuff about television in the UK, right? Like I vaguely remember a tale about like sometimes people will ask to come inside your house to do something, and you need to tell them that like they're not allowed in and then they can't enter or something. As you can tell, the story really stuck with me. But yeah. Let me up. Hell yeah. Local man runs in a circle. Do the same thing in Final Fantasy XIV. Do the exact same thing.
Now, where shall we head?
I mean, I'm gonna check the beach super fast. But yeah, it seems like
Seems the dragon left many injured in its wake.
Our fun mystery thief friend is not actually in the village. So I think we're gonna actually do some of the main story. I say, continuing to just sprint around. I want to know if they added that NPC into the space, because Dragon's Dogma does a lot of like really immersive and surprising things. So I'm like curious if the thief we captured is actually just like hanging around somewhere.
Sometimes I feel like a ship against the current. I swore to heal your wound, yet I feel I know less now than when I started. I can't stand idly by while you risk all to save us. There must be some way I might aid you, if only a little.
Aw, Kina.
Is this the chief's dwelling, then?
In truth, our first duty is to repair the broken pier.
Yeah?
Might be rewarding in its own way, but I'll not be back on my boat for a fair bit. That much is certain.
Is that your first task, Lazoro?
Quite tidy, this room.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. Slightly wacky and unfortunate, but interesting, Pixie. Thank you for sharing, yeah. I was very curious. Okay, that's enough messing around. We leave now. We have a random quest to kill giant bats. We might stop by the encampment, because the encampment also has a notice board where they could give us multiple quests.
We share the...
Oi! What?
Yep. The travelers on the road, I'm pretty sure, never have anything interesting to say. And if they did, you know, they'd have the little quest icon above their head.
Still, we'd best stay wary.
I am the kind of guy, though, who, like, in all of these games, does perpetually talk to all the NPCs.
Bide your time, then strike.
To, like, see if anybody has new dialogue or if anything changes. Which should surprise nobody, but yeah. It is a habit of mine
Find ore among the crags that litter this place.
that I do really enjoy.
The Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
Oh no, all my berries and scrags of meat are rotten. Oh, my fish is rotten. Sure. Oh yeah, that's something that we haven't talked about yet. When time progresses in game, if you have like consumables like food, they will like expire, and so you'll have rotten food that is kind of worthless. Which I always thought was weird in like kind of a fun way. Like I don't know what to do with it really.
What will it be today?
Let's get rid of stuff in our inventory, because it's literally just weighing us down. We should give a lantern to Twitch chat, but I'm not going to do that. So that's that.
What will it be to have your pick?
You could avoid hoarding food. What an interesting thing that you've said that I am going to choose to ignore. Thank you for that, Pixie. No, I mean, you are correct. The reason why they put that mechanic in is to incentivize you to use the food. But I would never do that, because how dare you?
Tis a fine time to take stock and revise our party and equipment.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that is like vaguely annoying is
Built to keep out goblins, I should think.
the quest marker sometimes is based off of your location at that exact moment, which has interesting interactions.
This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters.
Nature is unbridled here. It's quite a pleasant corner. The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination. The structure is abandoned, Arisen. Let's have a look for supplies within.
I am at your side. They're left exposed. Grand strike.
I will protect you, Arisen. Let's circle round the back.
Seems deserted. Perhaps there's aught left we might have use of.
Counter after they strike.
They attack in quick succession.
We have triumphed.
Cool. I don't believe there are any more boys here, but the abandoned storehouse is a place where criminals are. Bandits, not criminals. And then also the ruins of Ernst Castle is another like bandit zone, which is a part of the reason why I was surprised during the thief quest line, why they sort of referenced going to the south.
You'll ne'er hit them swinging blindly. This road leads to the capital.
We have triumphed.
Because that does feel like a sort of an oblique reference.
We could be ambushed. Stay alert.
To Ernst Castle.
And nimble. Watch your back.
Are you unharmed, Master? 'Tis uneven footing. Watch your step.
Also, if we were playing as some
Mind
sort
the
of
depth of the
archer
water,
character,
Arisen.
you can literally shoot the apple off of the tree and pick it up, which I always think is fun.
It's easy to slip on an incline this steep.
The sea is closer than I'd imagined.
And this is the Way Castle. Now you can like explore around the Way Castle for some other odds and ends. I have not gone inside the Water God's altar before. I kind of want to make it to Grand Soren already. But I also want to explore the Water God's altar. Yeah, we're not going to talk to Mercedes just yet. We're going to go to the altar, air quotation marks, which I believe is just a cave behind a waterfall.
I hear running water. A river?
Oh, my about thing on Twitch is missing a space, so the link doesn't work. Oh no! Thank you for letting me know that, Kishna. Also, I still have the Jingle Jam card. Support, support, charities that help fight against mental health, issues.
I shall take on the strong. I'll leave the weak foes to you.
Christ knows I need them.
Slay their leader and their morale is lost.
We'll rout them in a single charge.
Strength in numbers.
Are you unharmed, Master?
This cave is pretty uninteresting, I think. But you can mine ores and materials in here.
Ranged attacks.
I only hope we survive the next encounter.
You're going to fight mental health issues with weed, but the university cock-blocked you. You truly do live in a society. Really?
Stay wary at the water's edge.
I'm surprised to hear that, Battle Benoy. I'm sorry.
We'll not stop until you are fully consumed.
Careful! A goblin!
Oh, we should pick up that hunk of ore.
It seems we've won.
I say we should.
We have
The reason
triumphed.
why I say we should pick up that hunk of ore is because hunk of ore is used with shackles to create skeleton keys, which can sometimes be used to open some generic locked doors. There is no need for me to do this. I have 3 skeleton keys on my person and also 30 skeleton keys in storage. I do not need more skeleton keys. I am going to continue crafting them at every opportunity I get. Oh, the universe, not your university. Sorry. Thanks for that correction, Pixie.
A formidable stretch of terrain. How shall we proceed?
Quite the cascade.
Terrain is wild and varied here. We'd best choose our path carefully.
We did just sort of go past the health. Yeah, that's not good. We did just sort of go past the
A cave entrance hides behind walls.
we just sort of ignored
Being
the
drenched.
dungeon underneath the village. But in part, that's because every time you get drenched, your lantern goes out, which, while it makes logical sense, is very annoying for trying to see
The faith gave the water god's altar its name not long ago. It was a place of worship and training once, for clerics of the old gods.
Now, are these bats
Lucky as the
giant
pawn able to
bats
fight at the Arisen side.
for the quest, or are these bats...
Also they say. In truth, no one knows for sure who built this place, or why.
Sorry, I've actually don't have any memories of this dungeon. So I'm a little Captain Distracted.
What's that?
Why did these rats have fish on them? I guess they're hungry too.
We'll get nowhere till we found that key.
Door bears a hollow that could fit something. Getting drenched is like 70% of why you open the inventory, just so you can unequip and re-equip the lantern. Yup, feel that in my bones, Sarah.
Such narrow.
Oh!
Clubs and maces are a skeleton's bane.
Sorry, as I make a very excited sound about more skeletons.
Slowly where visibility is poor.
I'm sure we've talked about this 1,000 million times, but like one of my favorite enemies in fantasy games like these are the undead, right? Because it's like the undead are perhaps one of the like most easily morally permissible things to despise, assuming they follow, you know, some pretty standard conventions about the undead. There of course being exceptions, and you know, if you're into your vampire husbandos,
Too narrow to pass through.
It'll be easier going searching this area now.
we can have
arisen.
different
Ready yourself.
conversations. But I do always love a good sort of undead monster bashing, which is a part of the reason why that sort of
Conventional means won't see us across.
happiness that comes with
The ruins are half flooded.
bashing undead is a part of the reason why I love paladins so much, but also the opposite side is true, where I sort of fell in love with the idea from a series of games by Artix Entertainment, Battle On, and other games of a similar vibe. And those games often at times just have a paladin by the name of Artix in a graveyard perpetually fighting hordes of the undead, which I think is so fun.
I'll serve as bait. Strike the tail.
But yeah. Yeah, Lava Salmon, you have something you want to say? Saurians are kind of fun in the whole, like, teaching you that, like, where you attack the monster is just as relevant as attacking the monster.
It flees! Run it down!
You like vampires and the themes of undeath a whole lot.
Strike the tail.
I know you do. Oh, I see.
Are you unharmed, Master?
No way forward but o'er their corpses.
Their spittle is fell poison!
It is regrettable, good, that I like the opposite. So.
Sever the tail. I'll serve as bait. Strike the tail.
Sever the tail to weaken the beast!
Oh dang!
Did it!
This place is very clearly optional, based off of bronze gauntlets, water gods. Water God's altar lever to probably allow the water level to go down. I genuinely do not remember this place. A fairy stone will spirit you back to Grand Soren in an instant, no matter where you are located. This is what we're talking about with the fast traveling. Bronze gauntlets. Sorry, it's I don't know if you guys know RuneScape, because you know, I'm so much older than you guys, as you are also hip and young and with the times. But RuneScape was one of those games where I would regularly go back and like specifically equip just worse gear for like RP about being like so there's this one town where there's like a fortress of like literally white knights, and the white knight's armor was approximately like steel level in terms of like how good it was. It was not very good armor, and then you could only get it and equip it if you were specifically a RuneScape member, because of course, you know, monetization. And so I tried to convince my family to allow me to spend money a month on a RuneScape subscription, which of course did not go over well. And then also would just like role play as like some generic knight, specifically using like to get into whatever that order was. I do not remember anything about RuneScape anymore, but I have such vivid memories about that. So yeah. You are also denied a RuneScape sub? Listen, it turns out the idea of paying Ooh, hello buddy. Playing monthly subscriptions for video games is something that is abhorrent to most boomers?
Human bones that move on their own!
No! Oh, that's a spell. What a jerk! Who even had line of sight on me there?
With holy light.
We need but sever the tail!
Where is this skeleton sorcerer? Oh, I see them. Oh god! Well, I just killed myself. That was good. So this is a demonstration of what not to do, because there is no swimming in this game.
Faint, but there. Master! Skeleton Magi!
Excuse me, pardon me.
Beware.
And you don't get knocked back into the water and jump over. Thank you. All right. This is very unfortunate for me. Please don't do it again. I'm trying to look cool in front of people on the internet. Skeleton sorcerers, can you not? Oh my god. I'm truly in hell. Infinite stunlock hell. Thank you. Thank you.
We need but sever the tail. Strike the tail. It flees!
It flees! Chase it!
And once you're done geeking the mage, everything else comes naturally. When you bought your first PC, you bought Diablo 2 to go with it. Okay, I am encumbered.
We need but sever the tail.
Where? Uh-oh. That wet slappy sound?
Seems we won.
It's got a specific energy to it. Okay. I do think it is very funny that they gave us a water temple level in Dragon's Dogma, but you know how it goes. Everybody hates the water temple. This feels like somewhere I'm supposed to go. I am incorrect. That's a bunch of water. Oh! Hello.
Cling to its leg. Throw it off balance.
It cannot hold a weapon with an injured hand. I'll act as bait.
Grab hold of the leg.
God.
Snatch up any tusks you break free.
I love the, like, idea of you clambering up onto a monster.
They hold the advantage. A tusk is broken loose.
And, like, hacking at the monster. I don't know. It's just so good.
None may touch the arisen.
No! Alright.
Strike with lightning.
Okay, perfect. Never mind. Again, a little over-leveled. That fight should have definitely taken a little bit longer.
Can often fell even foes stronger than they.
Listen. I just picked up a
This
rotten
looks
pumpkin,
interesting.
which
What's
I definitely
this?
do not need. I mean, if my options are to mount things or to not mount things, right? You know? You get what I'm saying?
Am I alone in wishing to be out of this place?
I'm sorry, but there's so much treasure.
This looks interesting.
What was that? I did not even see, actually. Nope, that's bronze gauntlets. Was it a ring? I don't think so. But I genuinely don't know what I just got. Okay. Well, I can't be bothered. I got something new and cool, probably. Smile.
Let's have a look.
Battle Greaves. That's new. Surely. And worse. Okay. Unfortunate. Oh god. Your character does feel noticeably more heavy when they are over encumbered. Like more sluggish and slow to respond. Wait, okay, hold on. All this had to do with water. I guess I missed a staircase back over here, but I feel like I'm going to have missed that staircase because it's blocked off with water. Oh, I can drop all the rotten stuff, right? Sometimes there's like weird stuff you can craft with them, but I suspect this is not one of those times. Yeah, so this way, blocked off with water. I wonder if they're going to give us swimming in Dragon's Dogma too. I feel like that would be a bizarre choice, because like the Brine is such an active character. But the Brine is really only an active character because of tech limitations, right? Do you think the Arisen can't bathe because of it? No, because we can get drenched without the, Because we can get drenched without the, without the brine showing up, right? Like, we can clearly stand in springs and stuff. Although, the headcanon that we are the stinkiest boy because of water is very funny to me. Like, the Arisen becomes hydrophobic.
Have we sufficient curatives?
Yes, we're fine. Probably. I do not actually know the answer to that question. We didn't explore this way. That's because we can't explore this way. We didn't explore this way. Which there is a chest here, but no further progression.
What's inside.
Ooh, a golden egg. Eggy. We don't have any airtight flasks on us. We have to go back to either Cassardis or go forward to Grand Soren for that one. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any way for us to lower the water. Bye, dude. But how much water is too much water? Like, is a swimming pool too much? I think a swimming pool is too much. I think the Arisen can't submerge their entire body under the water. Okay, so we've been here. We know what this is. There's nothing in here that helps us. So, in theory, if the Arisen submerged themselves in a bathtub, they would die. Theoretically, yes, but the Arisen can just take a shower instead. Wait. Hold on. Oh no, that little passageway is down here under the water, which we cannot do. There's no plumbing in Grancis. No, but there are an absurd number of waterfalls. I feel like this is the end of the temple, right? Like, I mean, obviously it's not truly the end because of the amount of, like, obvious waterways that we're supposed to go. We have the lever. Do we pull the lever a second time? Just leave the brine alone. It's not its fault. It's salty. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so the lever just affects pulling the drawbridge down. I feel like I'm going to give up any second here, but I do
The fiends are swift. Be wary.
like being thorough.
Strike the tail.
Okay. Gotta really hope our encumbrance doesn't screw us here. Easy. Okay, so they call this the offering chamber. Is there some mechanism by which the offering is determined? Because if this is truly an entirely optional place, which I have no doubt that it is, obviously the way forward would be something that is determined through skill and cunning. Or maybe we come back later with somebody who has some sort of magical MacGuffin and knows what they're really doing. Also, can I just smack it? Do I not even need to mine the ores? No, I need to mine it. Weird. Okay.
If you lose your way, you need but consult your map.
Right, brine? Okay. Well, it's been real and it's been fun. But it hasn't been real fun, Temple of the Water God. Seriously, would it kill you to get some better plumbing? Do we have a quest for here? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This was just a deviation for the sake of deviation. Oh. Maybe.
Saurian!
That is theoretically a place that I could get to. I mean, there is a treasure chest with an altar slate! What does this say? One of a number of pieces scattered about the sunken ruins. The writing on it must be deciphered. Well, who deciphers it? Was not helpful. Oh, you gotta find the thing that gets you to the thing. Then we'll probably be back. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was an optional dungeon, though. Also, we simply must get rid of some of our gear. Oh yeah, we've got an extra pickaxe. Surely. Nope, the pickaxe is enough to pass. Oh, it turns out 9 copper ore. Pretty heavy. Wacky. Okay. Is there an up in here or just a down? It was just a down, unfortunately. I think we're gonna call it here and skedaddle. It's like that moment in, you know, sort of any open world game where you find a place that you're clearly not meant to be at yet. And it says, this door is locked, but not with your conventional lock. No, it's locked with a plot important lock. So you can't get in there. Oh, it's so dark. Oh, it's so dark and definitely should not be the time that I choose to take to escort a caravan across a mountain pass that's unfamiliar to me. A wait button would also not be remiss. Wow. 3 digs, 3 rocks, huh?
The terrain is wild and varied here. We'd best choose our path carefully. Quite the cascade. I'd not like to attempt that fall.
But yeah, weirdly enough, as with all games that have some sort of crafting system, gathering is super relaxing and is also something that you can do amidst the middle of other quests and actions. And then also, enemy patterns change from day to night. So during the day, there were obviously not a lot of bad guys here, and they were mainly goblins. Who knows what it's like nighttime out here, you know?
Careful! A goblin! Be it monsters or beasts of the wood. There's plenty of reason to stay wary.
Some materials can only be found by night, should you wish to seek them.
I believe there's like an ambush up
on
here.
these narrow paths. They could be booby traps.
Arisen, I am at your side.
We'll rout them in a single charge.
Goblins here like fire.
Did it!
You know what's
This
funny
isn't
about
the
it
way to the
too?
capital. I wonder where it leads.
Oh, is this not? No, this is absolutely the way to the capital. Oh, I guess because technically this is our first time coming up it this way.
Nibble, watch your back! I only hope to survive the next encounter.
Some materials can only be found by night, should you wish to seek them. The sea is closer than I'd imagined. The road splits here.
I instantly forgot what I was talking about by this mildest bit of action.
The stone makes a regrettably effective wall. Follow this road north and we'll hit Gran Soren.
Mercedes!
You rested well, given the hour? The Arisen arose late this day, eh?
Ha ha ha! Ho ho ho!
We make for the capital, men. Like as not, the cart will draw beasts along the way. Stay vigilant. But fear not. We walk with the Arisen, slayer of hydras.
I don't know that we slayed the Hydra, right?
I've gained quest knowledge.
Let us go!
Quite the grand structure. A way castle, perhaps?
Protect the cart!
Oh no. Could I have rested here until the
I say you
day?
slew her?
No, I couldn't have. Okay, fantastic. What do you know?
Monsters plague the path to Gran Soren.
Flying monsters, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. What's funny about this is that I do imagine this is a little bit of what, like, getting a dragon kill in Ishgard is like, right? You get
this?
you get the kill, and so you have to like
Get at the cart.
haul the corpse back.
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
Even goblins can be a threat, and they walk the roads openly of late. Take no chances, men.
Stay at the cart
Cut them
side.
down on sight.
Grand Sorin stands beyond this way castle.
This
Watch
pass
both
is
ground
a
and
nest
sky
for
for
every
threats.
manner of foul beasts are arisen.
Harpy.
No man can say from where
Beautiful
they
flying women.
I'll provoke it! Stay at the cart side.
They come from above. Ready yourselves.
So weary.
Cannot allow it blight! Awaken!
Beware the harpies,
Oh, you're right,
boys!
Harpies will snatch you and fly.
Is that harpies are not known for being beautiful songstresses, right? That's sirens?
Strength in numbers arisen.
Guy who only thinks about one video game, getting Heaven's Award vibes from this. Listen!
I'll draw its attention!
Strike lest the harpies sing!
Yeah.
Beware the harpies' voice.
The Perilous Sigil doesn't work
Beware the harpies' song!
on flying creatures.
We have triumphed.
The pass is treacherous, Master. Watch your head.
Depends on mythology. Sirens are more known for having hot hypnotic voices, not always looking pretty. Okay. Some harpies are like sirens, but bird-flavored. Okay. Only thinks of one expansion of said video game. Good to see you, Summer.
And learn to exploit it.
There, Master Harpies!
What?
Insolence!
Strike it when it alights!
It's just rude at this point.
I've learned new techniques against that foe.
Oh god, who threw that?
Arisen.
Okay,
I'm at your
fair enough.
side.
Awaken!
Oh no, I fell asleep because of their song! Wow, that's actually kind of a clever workaround for me being enthralled by their charming, beautiful woman voice.
Stay vigilant, there's yet a ways to go.
Lure them down and strike!
Beware when the creature dives!
Did it! We cannot allow it blight!
Have I considered a bow? I can become a, magic archer, or just a normal archer, but I cannot equip a bow as the magic knight class. Oh god. Add the oil. Harpies are meant to be more monstrous, so some describe them as hideous. Interesting.
Wolves hunt in packs!
Just a statement of
Never
observation.
forget, constant vigilance.
Let me cast my sigil. Thank you.
We have triumphed.
It seems we've won. So many twists, it's hard to see what lies ahead.
I don't know. Is it weird that I like escort quests?
Keep watch for falling rocks on the path ahead.
Beware when the creature dies!
Cannot allow it blight!
I'll take that. A dying lantern oft dooms its bearer to follow. Carry ample oil.
We were also told to be on the watch for big rocks. Big rock
We may
energy.
find aught of use in the cottage ahead.
But most games do them really badly. I don't know. There's something like maybe it's again that like nonsense paladin thing. Like I love the idea of like an escort quest because it is a tangible, provable good. You as the hero quotation marks. Oh god! That's a big rock, huh? That you do on the world.
I wonder what's inside.
Oh well, thanks for the gold, I guess. Sorry, I thought that rock was gonna come down after us, but I guess not? Guess I was worried for nothing?
Behind us! Stand clear!
Uh-oh.
Harpy! Beware when the creature dives! Do not get trapped!
Oh god, that's a big rock.
We must keep it to ground!
Strength in numbers, Arisen. You'll be fine so long as I'm here.
Oh, that's BS. What was I supposed to do? Take the rock with, like, take the boulder hit with my body? Probably what I was supposed to do, actually.
Not whom they hide. Better it be us.
Get him!
Keep an eye turned to the shadows.
Magic the boulder away? I don't think we can do that. In the interest of fairness, I don't know that we can't. But I don't think we can.
I'll draw its attention! We must keep it to ground!
Beware when the creature dies!
Beware the harpy song! Beware the harpy's voice!
Harpies will snatch you
I
and
only hope
fly!
we survive the next encounter.
Wolves hunt in packs!
God, I don't know if you guys notice, I keep, like, tilting my head upwards as though I'm going to, like, discern new knowledge.
Any that would target the Arisen are mine.
What they do. I will protect you, Arisen.
Oh, hello, dogs.
I only hope we survive the next encounter.
Not
This is Harpy
dogs.
territory. Keep
But
watch
you
on
can.
the skies.
Goodbye, dogs.
What sort of place is Grand
Is it
Sword?
the serpent's blood
I am
that
eager
draws
to see
them?
it.
We cannot turn back. Stand strong and press onward.
I do also like a fantastical setting where there are just, like, slavering monsters that attack. In no small part because it does feel...
Watch for a goblin ambush ahead, Arisen.
It does feel like, you know, when you talk about the face of evil, I do generally prefer it to be some sort of almost ambiguous creature as opposed to, you know, your friends or neighbors or whatnot, which is not always the case and is an incredible indulgence when we get it. But, you know, how do I get up there? Y'all doing okay? Just taking your sweet time?
It is treacherously steep.
Don't know why I just spoke like that, but you get it.
A goblin pack!
What? But I want to get this treasure chest. What do you mean a goblin pack? Oh yeah, I'm out of endurance. Hold on. Oh, thank you for the wiki. Dump Pixie. I appreciate that. Oh, that was a lot of damage. This better be something good.
Careful! A goblin!
A fairy hood, you say? I do not know what this is, but I will give it to Arpon.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
We have triumphed.
It seems we've won.
God, I do love having like a gaggle of NPCs. Like, obviously,
If you've aught to ask, ask it of Captain
Sir Gorg is not going to be relevant to the end plot, but I do just love this. I guess we should try and pull the lever before the cart gets down here in case there is a trap. Yeah, right. Hopefully the cart has a little bit more space, so...
A goblin pack!
Insolence!
We'll rout them in a single charge.
Not long now!
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
I'll take that.
Oh shit! What is... Oh, it's just more goblins. Okay. Pardon me.
Are you unharmed, Master?
We have triumphed.
And look at that. All of the knights are alive as well.
This place must have seen a
We're not far now, men.
This is the final way castle
Keep
before Grand
marching.
Soren.
So, while I like the idea of having, like, these way castles and stuff, if this was a way castle, and it's been taken over by goblins, how is the mountain way castle or the encampment getting supplies? Mercedes, I have questions about your, like, logistics.
Onward! We're near half between the encampment and the capital, I'd warrant.
Goblin!
Good. We've come this far safely. Stay vigilant till we're in Grand Soren's gates, men.
Hates fire!
The canyon floor is an apt spot
We
to
have
find
triumphed.
ourselves
Strength in
surrounded.
numbers arisen.
Best be careful.
Okay, so we are going down here. There are some pathways that we obviously did not explore on the journey. So we'll go back to that. To just sort of both fill out the map and also the world, but yeah.
We'll rout them in a single charge.
From the other way. But the other way is just Cassardus. And then down over here is the ruins of Ernst Castle, which is a bandit stronghold now. Y'all thought that I was just a pedantic asshole for Final Fantasy XIV. Now I'm just a pedantic asshole. Where did you come from, buddy?
Only
They're
hope is to
ahead.
survive the next
Grand
encounter.
Soren is in
Keep an eye
sight.
turned to the shadows.
We are
The
nearly
capital is
there,
in
men.
sight.
Now march.
That was definitely not the halfway point. That was like the 75% point. Okay. Oh. You know what, Summer? Fair point. You know what, actually? Fair shout.
Get him!
Armed rogues. We've
Where?
arrived. They attack in quick succession.
Oh, that's on me, I suppose.
Counter after they strike.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
It seems we won.
Give me all your... What? They had no
take
loot
that.
on them? Damn. Who knew being a bandit didn't pay well? And was almost always an act of desperation? That's crazy. I do really
Seems
like
all
Grand
roads lead to
Soren.
Grand Soren.
Yeah. Grand Soren is sort of our central hub for the rest of the game. And I do like the sort of layout. I like any castle that has exterior castle walls that have like fallen into disrepair. In one of my favorite Dungeons and Dragons modules, the Shackled City, there's a less prominent town than sort of the town that is the main focus, which is just a labyrinth of interlocking castle walls. that like are no longer patrolled or manned because there's just so many of them. It's just sort of expected that if someone was trying to break in, right, the amount of hassle navigating the walls would mean they'd probably just give up and go to the gates. So. But yeah, Summer, it's Dragon's Dogma, which is one of my favorite high fantasy JRPGs. Bandits around these walls?
Opposing structure forward fell, I'm sure.
Oh no. Weird. I thought for sure this would be an ambush site. But I guess we're...
start to any task is talking with others. Let's begin with that.
I guess we're quite close to civilization at this point, right? It'd probably be a bad sign of the Duke's competence if bandits were like within eye shot line of the main gate.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Well, that's a successful escort quest done. Fun fact, if you do Lev quests in 14, the Battle Lev quests up until Heaven's Ward, you too can do an escort quest in your MMOs. I don't know, there's...
Capital of Grances. Shall we enter, Arisen?
I just genuinely like escort quests. I know it's controversial and the wrong take, but like, I think they're so fun. And then like, you know, while you're going, like if any of these guards were to have perished, right, the sort of story of their fall. Like, I don't know. I love escort quests.
We've arrived. Well done, men. A Hydra's head is a fine prize. His Grace will be pleased with the Corps' work.
I forgot what we're called. We're not called the Pawn Legion. The Pawn Legion is where all of the pawns come from. What is the, What is it called, literally called the Enlistment Corps? I don't know. You had like a cart and it's hauling, so it's reasonably slow. Following a dunderhead into a pack of wolves for a flower makes you mad. All right, very
fair.
fair.
Through these streets, men. We are heroes to the people of Grand Sorin.
I don't know that we're heroes to all of the people of Grand Sorin. We're literally dragging a Hydra's head.
Rest up, men.
From outside of the city into the city.
I'll make for the castle directly to offer my report to His Grace. I'll have word sent for you, friend. Pray, sojourn in the capital a while. To the castle, men! Step lively!
I still need to fix the audio for that.
Fortune smiles upon me. Well met, Sir Arisen.
I do love being called a sir.
I am called Mason, if it please you. Now you're come to the capital a conquering hero, you'll be needing aught to do, eh? My word to you, begin with the pawns. Inquire about them here in Grand Sorin. Their kind's woven tight into the fate of the Arisen. If you know your destiny, know them.
You know what I just thought about? Man thinks only about one video game. Is this actually gives me weirdly Final Fantasy 16 energy all of a sudden? The Duchy of Rosaria. right? So there's all of these branded, and the branded are capable of using magic, right? The pawns in the world of Grancis are basically that, but like the pawns ostensibly, supposedly, don't actually complain about the labor or effort. They're just not very good without commands. They're for lack of a better phrase, like magic automaton.
I've gained quest knowledge.
The items you received have been distributed to you, your main pawn, and item storage. So that's referring to the DLC stuff. Plenty of information on the dragon to be found in Gran Soren. Take on some quests and explore the city. Oh yeah, sure. We can do a quick cheeky save here.
Have you equipment to enhance?
I feel familiar with it.
These days, a good weapon's a need no different than food or shelter. The master works all, you can't go wrong.
The master works all, you can't go wrong. I feel like I will be able to go wrong, but you know what? Maybe that's the pessimism inside of me. And they are masterworks all.
The master come again?
What have you got to say?
You're an arisen then, sir. Then you fight alongside the pawns then, eh? They must need all manner of training.
Okay, thanks for that. I did actually mean to talk to my pawn.
You know of the Duke's manse across the gulf from Gran Soren, yes?
No. Really just meant to talk to this guy.
There's a woman called Sarah who may know something.
There's a woman called Sarah who may know something. How do you know that? Huh.
Ah, say friend, have you chanced upon a strange old man of late? Shady mien, queer mumblings.
Calls himself an Asian.
They call him the Elysian, a name I hear far too oft these days. Well,
Okay.
keep the man in mind. I've business with him myself.
Is your business with him a knife to the gut? Huh.
First time in the capital? Best find lodging first. The inn's a grand source of news as well, what with folk coming in from all Grancis. There's
Sure.
a fine place just inside the city gates. Just look for the sign.
Sure. Oh man, I don't know if I knew this before. Like a nice hillside castle. Oh. Giving me a little bit of King's Landing.
This must be an alehouse.
Welcome to our Smith's alehouse, friend.
Okay, thanks.
Many's the
Can
person
I
comes
live
to-
here?
What is it you need?
Apparently not. Sarah told us to find an inn room.
We'll like fine shops selling weapons and sundries within.
I presume this is actually like a guard's tower. Man, it's been so long. I don't know if I actually know Grancis. I do remember there's like a canal.
We can take on curatives and other supplies for our journey here.
There's been a shipment of goods. The road is closed till it's been sorted.
Sure, Sir Camillus.
Have patience. It won't be long.
Oh, buddy. Live your best life. They really did you dirty with that face sculpt, though.
Ought we adjust our inventory?
Oh, there we go. This inn serves as a guild for local adventurers. Speak with innkeep Aslam to recover health, learn skills, manage your stored items. Additionally, once you've grown strong enough as Arisen, you'll be able to change vocations here.
Well, hello.
We've
Here
done
we can
plenty
rest,
of that
manage
already.
inventory and skills.
Are you the Arisen the men of the Corps speak of? You've a plainer air than I'd expected.
Also, Enlistment Corps... Is that name good or is that name bad? I can't decide. Am I making fun of how my NPC looks? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about, Summer.
Forgive me. I spoke poorly. I simply imagined the sort of figure pulled right from legend. Pray, Allow me to begin anew. I am Asalam, and this is my inn, though we deal in a number of trades here. I hope this is the first of many visits, sir. I am at your service. Oh, you wish to learn of the Pawn Legion?
Yeah, okay. Pawn Legion is the name for all of the pawns that exist sort of in Ephemera, and then the Enlistment Corps is
And the
Mercedes
shortest path
group.
to the answers you seek leads west from here. There you'll find Grand Soren's Pawn Guild. It is a gathering place for their kind. Just tell the sentries you have business with the guild. They'll let you past. Have your pick, any you like. What will it be
Calling someone literally a pawn does always make me, like, truly just wild out. Okay, and the DLC equipment, which I think, yeah, there's a set of armor. That set of armor might actually be worse than the equipment I've got now, actually, hilariously enough. But we are going to check it out all the same. I think these rings are actually not DLC rings. I think those are rings that I got earlier. Okay, hold on. Well, they seem to be voluntarily enlisted pawns, so what's weird about that summer is that's, like, partially true. The pawns... Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Imagine such a thing.
What will it be today?
The pawns do seem to exist. Like, the pawns seem to be born fully formed humans, just incapable of, like, thought or work, for lack of a better phrase. Can I go back to the NPC I was mocking? We'll be able to be there in just a second, yeah. I am gonna sort out my inventory first, though.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again.
I do want that kite shield. Oh no! So this armor, the set of Voldoan armor, is like, I think it's someone's outfit in the game. It's strictly speaking worse than my patterned gambeson. No, it looks so much better though. Well, I mean, what's a man to do?
We are an inn. We can. It is a prayer. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
We want to withdraw the Eternal Fairy Stone because that's insane. And everything else is what it is. I seem to remember more armors from the DLC, but I might be totally misremembering it. It does look better significantly, right? Ugh. Ugh. But we're not playing Fashion Souls yet. Not yet, at least.
Pawns, they'll laugh at. There's not a man can tell what a pawn is thinking. Myself, I've noticed. Have your pick. Any you like.
We can change classes. That's not what we're going to do. We are going to... I think... No, we're still not quite there yet. There is a final skill that I'm looking for my build, and then it'll basically be the same build until the end of the game.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
I think... Why are we so heavy still? Oh, it's because of the literal armor set that I've got on me? Yeah, that tracks. What else is causing us to be so slow? Wacky. Okay. We'll sort this stuff out later. When we've got a rest of a quest to do.
Good to see you again. You remember me, yes? Madeline? Yes? You'll find naught but the finest wares here.
Okay, bestie. Do you have, like, any armor that looks better than what I'm currently wearing? And is better than what I'm currently wearing? Because it feels like the answer is no.
You'll find naught. Thank you very
much. No quests on the quest board.
To head west, we'll need enter the gate to our right once we exit.
Sure.
Well, hello.
Welcome, sir. Ah, the Arisen, is it?
Okay, Meredith.
Well, hello.
This is an incredibly small inn, but sure.
How's the day find you?
Apparently better than it's finding you, bestie. You okay?
Have you aught to sell?
An armorer, I believe.
So this is the boy.
State your business. The Pawn Guild, is it?
That I was making a comment about earlier, which is not fair. This is it's a perfectly normal meme, but I just feel like look up Wayne Rooney. Oh boy.
All right, through here and to the left. Just don't make a nuisance of yourself, eh?
How's the day find you?
Pawn Guild. It's past here and to the left.
Yeah, fair enough.
The road has opened. You're free to pass. But I'll thank you not to make trouble with that lot.
Referring to the pawns.
Hello. Yes, Arisen.
Tis usually more lively.
Business of a sort led me to that estate in times past, but foul creatures stir in the wake of the dragon's arrival. I'd not venture there now for 10 sacks of gold.
A smithy, I should think.
Merciful Maker, please, please no. Sir, I know 'tis not a matter fit to thrust upon a passing stranger, but please, I ask only that you listen a while. Just a short while.
No, it's okay, buddy. It's an RPG. We get it.
Thank you, sir. This child is my son. Was my son. His heart stopped not a few hours past.
I'm sorry to hear that,
Always
Austin.
weak, his sweet heart, since he was but a babe. I had long known he would not live long.
Oh, buddy.
But to see it, to watch him slip from my grasp, I am left with naught but rage at my impotence.
Okay.
Fain to try any means that I might to bring him back, I look to magic, even curses.
Okay.
Anything to bring him back to me. I know it for madness, but still Here. Pray, accept these, sir.
What are you giving me?
The first of those stones I bought from a merchant my son and I passed in our travels. He spoke of a powerful magic within it. Gather rocks such as this together, he said, and even the dead shall wake.
Austin, how long has your son been dead?
Not that I am one to blindly believe in such tales, mind. Yet still, I thought there no harm in trying.
You've just left your dead son on the floor of the smithy where you work?
And so I searched. But by the time I found a second, the whole pursuit rang hollow. 'Tis a vain hope to seek immortality in such trinkets, I know. I felt a fool for having e'er believed it.
He said a couple of hours, but still odd. Yeah. Okay. Oh, because he already knew his son had a weak heart. He's been in the pursuit of these stones from beforehand. Again, Dragon's Dogma's writing is not... But yeah, okay, no, I'm on the same page now.
That stone! You've gathered enough? Perhaps with those, my son... But I fear I've not the strength to conjure their effect.
Sure. What if it took me a long time to get this?
A miracle! 'Tis a miracle! Father,
His name is Wilhelm, sure.
Wilhelm. Sweet Wilhelm.
I've learned what to do in this quest. We made it, thank goodness.
Sorry, did I just resurrect your son from the dead? This feels like...
I dare say we'll have use for such a power in our journeys to come.
Father,
I'm suspicious about this.
Words cannot express my thanks, sir. I owe you more than I can ever hope to repay.
Austin, I don't know that you owe me anything, nor... Like, I think your son should, go to a church.
You've returned my son to me. 'Tis the Maker's work you do, sir. The world is truly blessed to have you, Arisen.
We're gonna come back and Austin is going to be dead.
Blades to temper, mail to mend. Times of warming, ample business for smithy.
Sure, fair enough, I suppose.
Words cannot express the world.
I'm so worried, bestie. So where is the Pawns Guild that we were supposed to be going to? Or eating everybody? Yeah, right? Like, that doesn't feel like this particular story has a happy ending. Call me, like...
Feed for livestock, no doubt.
A pessimist. I must have missed the guild, then.
This is the city's west gate, opening on the Grand Sea's Leah.
So what you're saying is I've gone too far and should turn back. Oh, it's a city. I can sprint forever. I keep forgetting. They said it would be the first building on the left, but I couldn't get inside this, could I? Oh, never mind. I'm crazy.
So this is the Pawn Guild.
Okay, you're the person I'm supposed to talk to.
You can summon pawns as necessity demands here at the Pawn Guild.
Welcome, Arisen. We have awaited your coming.
Weird.
This pawn is called Barnaby. I tend to the affairs of the Pawn Guild.
Okay.
The guild serves as a place of rest for pawns, and as the gate to the Everfall.
I'm sorry, the what?
The Everfall lies beneath Gran Soren. 'Tis a place of great importance to our kind.
I'm sorry, what?
But for now, let us rejoice in the coming of the Arisen, the light that guides the Legion.
No, sorry, let's go back to the Everfall that lies beneath the city. What is that?
It grieves me to burden you, weary from the road as you must be, but I fear trouble brews.
Everything is fine? I don't remember the Everfall beneath the city, which probably just tells you how little I got into the game proper. But that does sound like something that is not fine.
I would beg your assistance in this matter, Arisen, if it please you.
Sure, Barnaby, what's up?
You have my thanks.
Oh my god, are we immediately going into the Everfall?
Beyond lies the Everfall, an ancient place that sleeps beneath Gran Soren's stones.
You know what? I guess we're going to find out if everything is fine or
We
not.
pawns have long served as keepers of the entrance to this place. But since the dragon's coming, a strange aura has filled the Everfall. A presence. If it be some omen of evil to come, we cannot allow it to go unchecked.
Yeah?
I ask that you seek out the cause of the change, or some proof of what's happened. The Everfall is a place unique unto itself. This is not a simple task, nor a favor I ask lightly.
Like, there is a lot of preamble to this. Do we think this is just like another infinite random
Which is
dungeon?
why I ask you, Arisen, please, lend us your aid.
Okay. Like, sure, bestie.
Flame and holy magics are effective against the monsters of the Everfall.
Now, hold on a second.
The Everfall is known to all, though few regard it as aught more than another ruin. Fewer still venture near it. Perhaps they fear it, and so shun it as they do the Pawn Legion.
Ay, okay, sure. Knight takes rook, but look, we are outmanned, outclassed.
None would believe Gran Soren held such a place beneath it.
Outnumbered, out something. It's been a while since I've listened to Hamilton properly. Okay, I really didn't expect there to be, a dungeon.
We may be within Gran Soren's gates. This place holds monsters just the same.
There, Master!
I feel like if we're inside of Gran Soren's gates, the town guard should be more worried about this. Do you hear that? It's outside the gates vertically. Ah, I see.
lever controls this door, Master. I've learned of this area.
There were some, like, truly horrible... Like, it could just be wind against... grates, right?
This must be the work of the darkest
Sacred magic.
We have triumphed.
It is so funny. I'm just thinking of... Is it Tamtara Deepcroft? I just keep thinking of Dungeons in 14 now. I have truly turned into, like, half a human being, and the other half is just 14. Can I not pick this up? Wacky, sure.
This place hides something. Shall we take...
Oh god, not a thinking person's game.
I shall take on the strong.
Let's slay the lot of them with holy magic.
The first strike shall be mine.
Get off! Get off! Let go!
Oh no. Just an ambiguous dungeon of indeterminate size filled with zombies and skeletons.
We have triumphed.
Oh no. What a treasure. Oh, God.
I cannot but feel we pawns bear some connection to this place.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like y'all's entire thing.
Arisen, I am at your side. Its hunger knows no end.
Take care when scaling its back. Its brute
Well,
strength is deadly.
clearly I should not have gotten on its back.
I'll grab its back.
I've hold of one now. Strike!
Now, aim for the head.
Take care when scaling its back.
Its brute strength is deadly. It's begun to anger. Beware. More vicious than a...
Oh no. Hold on. I'm out of stamina.
You'll be fine so long as I am. Their raw power makes them...
Just found a mistake near the end of your last round. Each round is over 300 stitches. No, Pixie, I'm sorry to hear that. How long does a round take you?
Well, deep this place. Just how far does it go?
Well, it's called the Everfall, so I presume forever. All of these like portcullises that we've closed just keeps making me have like
doors were closed stand open, and those once open are now closed. 'Tis a lever.
like a real FOMO hours, you know what I'm saying? Not sure, depends how distracted you get. Well, how likely is it that you would be distracted, Pixie? You've got a laser focus.
A walking dead there.
An undead warrior.
The first
There,
strike shall be
master.
mine. Die!
stench. Oh, repulsive. Tis weak to light.
Light works well!
Purge them with holy magic. There, Master. The undead. It hates light.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
I do like these big rocks for us to toss. Oh! Are you... Wow. Oh. Excuse me, sir. Are you not dead? Wacky. Okay. Normally their corpses despawn, so, you know. That's got some energy to it.
An undead warrior. There, Master.
Strength in numbers.
I only hope we survive the next encounter.
Light works well! There, Master! The undead!
That was effective!
Oh.
Tis weak to light!
Oh, classic zombie stuff coming out of the ground.
Did you say something, Arisen?
Oof. Ooh. Yum, 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 yum.
That queer light. Shall we take a closer look? Strange, this light.
What could be causing this light?
Port crystals work in tandem with fairy stones. Embed this port crystal in the ground at any place, save a dungeon, and you can use a fairy stone to return there in an instant. Sure. But that seems like a good thing. Did I just yum an undead? Like, yum in the sense that, like, they're my favorite things to kill. You get it. Don't make this weird.
That queer light. Shall we take a closer look?
We already did. We already did. We already did. Kink discovered? Listen. Ain't nothing new about it. Oh, it's after 10 already. Holy moly. Thank you for that, Ender Friend. Yeah, I got a split, folks. Thanks for being here and for hanging out, but looks like we're going to have to call it here in the Everfall. Thank you guys all so much for being here and for hanging out. We will be doing more... probably Dragon's Dogma as we continue on, because it's just a comfy, cozy thing for me, and also completely absorbs my attention, so that way I'm not staring nonstop at the numbers and stressing out about it. Yeah, have a good evening, Ender Friend. Thank you guys, everybody who stayed here the whole time. I appreciate it, and for those of you who weren't here the whole time, I can't believe you. What is it gonna take? Do I have to strap you down to a chair, smiley face? But yeah. All right. Bad bits aside, it looks like... Sure. Kishnok is streaming Batman Arkham City, so we'll drop you guys over there. Drop them a follow if you haven't done so already. They're a delightful friend and, you know, a personality unto themselves. We'll catch ya.